Hey everyone, welcome to the Wacky Tabaxi Tavern. Welcome. We're going to be continuing our actual play Pathfinder campaign, The Constant Chronicle, here in just a moment. Before we get started, of course, this is the last dice I have to give away. The Gelatinous Cube D6, we're going to be starting that giveaway in just a second. You just got to put !point raffle in the chat to get in. And I don't have any other announcements, so let's just welcome everyone else. And I'm really excited to get started, so let's get into it. How you doing, Noah? You gotta pay the troll toll. Here are our wonderful co-hosts, Court Nizzle in the house. What's up? All right, go ahead and unmute your microphone, say hi to everyone, and I will get the giveaway underway.
Hello. Hey, Noah.
Hey there,
How you
everyone.
doing?
Especially Noah.
Yo.
And the giveaway's open? Nope. Messed up.
Giveaway.
Did it, I believe. We'll see, I guess.
It's open-ish.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm excited about our game
What's up,
tonight.
OG?
I've been having so much fun. Love playing Pathfinder, D&D, all the
rolling dice.
role-playing games. That's the best part, really.
Happen.
I'll roll
Let's
for
do
anything.
some stuff.
Let's do some shit.
Things happen in your head. I'll do it previously. You guys remember what happened probably, but just for anyone that doesn't. Previously on the Constant Chronicle, our party ran into some banditos on their way into the city. Barely escaped with their lives after coins rained down from the heavens.
Courtney took
They
an eye.
returned to town to hang out at the bar for a long time, chase chickens, talk to a really chatty bartender for what seemed like an eternity. And Balvin and Kep tried to convince Saris that they had traveled through time.
I think they had me pretty well convinced.
Yeah, I think you were just too dumb to grasp the concept more than anything else.
Yeah, I mean, time travel, that's impossible. You guys are crazy.
Yeah, I think in the end, I think you settled on thinking that they were older than they said they were. Like they said, oh, I'm like 40, and you're like, no, really, you're like 140.
Right,
I think
you just were in a coma.
You're just confused about how old they are, I think.
How old are these people?
But I think that's where we landed. Did I leave anything out?
Who am I?
Their voice?
I tried to get it in there. Balvin took an eye last episode.
Oh yeah, from one of those banditos,
Woo!
for sure.
Marked for life.
Yeah.
Marked for life.
Yeah. So you find 3 guys with large birds and one of them missing an eye. It's probably those guys again. But yeah, if my memory serves correctly, you guys had returned back to L'Entre du Renard to your treehouse to rest. And so if you guys want to have rested up to full health, that's possible. You can rest and relax.
Oh yeah, let me
You
get
have
on
5 days. You had met a bartender, like I said, that chatted too much. But had made an arrangement to return in 5 days to meet someone else, I believe.
Yeah,
Just
hold on.
enough.
We are going to meet. I took notes.
I mean, we learned a lot of information from the bartender.
Yeah, that bartender, I think, was way too drunk in the job and gave you
We're
way
gonna-
more information than you should have. Probably.
It was amazing information. Hellfree, I believe we're going to be meeting in 5 days at noon.
Well, you met the bartender Zaya. Helfrig is the brewer who he's getting his
Helfrig.
strange brew from.
There we go.
And you're going to meet a ship captain that'll take you to that brewer, whose name you don't know yet.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
You know 2 names in the ladder, I guess.
Not gotcha. All
I
right.
got the name Jim Snakefolk person.
Oh yeah, Jim Darling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Darling.
I have its name
A
and
lot of discussions
his-
about
Jim Darling is
top
from
5 tracks.
oldies. Yeah, you
Famous
guys
musician.
reminisced about oldies music at the bar.
Yeah, and I'm still humming it.
Yeah.
Oopsie, I did it one more time.
Toxic with a K. Yeah, I remember.
Snake bitch.
Awesome.
All the hits.
Yeah.
All the hits.
I love it. And next time,
Like-
it just
If you like
it's
choreographed
oops.
dance and like perfect pitch singing, Jim Darling is for you.
There's the
Although
last-
Jim Darling's later albums did go a little bit darker. Towards the end, Jim Darling did a little more, I don't know if you'd call it goth material or industrial, but the later in
guys were
Jim Darling's
upstairs?
career, it got a little darker. But all the early stuff was, the most popular stuff was that pop stuff.
Was it divorce that did it?
Whatever happened to Jim Darling?
Mm.
Besides dying, or
Yeah, well, how did he die?
I mean, we were like
There's a lot of
100
rumors
To
years
my
old.
knowledge, he's still alive.
I
What
think
kind
last
of
time we cleared it up
rumors?
that Sarah's told you that Jim Darling is dead now. Which is
Yeah,
when you guys realized that you traveled through time somehow.
right.
For
there's a
real,
lot of
what are
rumors about that
rumors?
Jim
What are the
Darling died,
rumors?
so I mean, you could elucidate on any one of them if you would like with a history roll.
Yeah, I would like to do that. While we're just kind of shooting the shit here. Oh, new dice, not starting off so hot.
What are we doing? I'm sorry.
A knowledge history roll. I think my knowledge is -1. Yeah, so that's a 5.
Yeah, you're not sure.
Okay.
Could be anything from drug overdose to murder to any other You've heard many conspiracies, and not any one that's coming to your mind right now is one to tell.
So,
But if you guys were alive when you left, so you wouldn't know any of them, so that wouldn't help.
but his death is shrouded in mystery, you would say?
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, okay.
That made me to his inner circle. Roll me another knowledge history, and we'll see if you know anything at all.
We need a
about
true
this.
crime episode.
Less specific roll.
An 8.
Yeah, nothing. And you guys wouldn't have been alive to know any of this, so yeah. Unless you guys return to the Dawn Metropolis, you have no more information, so. Which I think is kind of where we landed last time. I think your goal at this point was to either head to Reyes or head there, or leave here, I think was the idea. You weren't too into going into Dragon Slayer Land. The Dragon Slayer Land Park.
I mean, not yet.
I mean, it's just a theme park. I don't know. I mean, it's just you have to pay a bunch of money to get in there and then ride rides. I don't know if it's not an adventure as much as it is just like an afternoon of a good time.
Beach day kind of thing.
Yeah. If you want to go on some roller coasters and
Heroin.
dangerous rides and
Woo! We should
maybe
hit that spot
dragon
before.
being built, stuff like that.
Ooh.
If you have the money to blow, it's definitely worth a day of your time. Get in there, get some souvenirs, eat some overpriced food and drinks. Yeah, but then get out of there because you're gonna run out of money if you stay there too long, of course.
What do you guys want to check it out before we leave? Put it on the checklist. We got 5 days to kill.
We'll be back, I'm sure, though.
I mean, we're here. What if we don't?
I
That's
mean, we're gonna spend money that we've been saving up.
I mean, I won us a little bit of gold chasing chickens the other night.
Yeah.
Get some chicken chicks some money.
Apparently, we're pretty good at that.
I was amazing at it.
Wait, are you guys looking to gamble some more? Is that...
You always could. You could always return to the bar and gamble every night and just try to make some more money gambling.
Boom! I think that's the
nothing wrong with
plan.
that lifestyle. You guys just hang out in the treehouse all day and then like head down to the bar on happy hour. Saros will know that the Fox in the In-House game, where they
I
let
was
the
gonna
chickens
say, we
out and chase them
should.
at the bar, happens around the happy hour time, before the bar gets too busy to let the chickens out.
I mean, we can make a whole evening of it. You've got your show. I can do gambling, but I mean, it's just chasing chickens, which is
Yeah, you guys can just
amazing.
make a week of hanging out at the Golden Peanut, get even more well known there, hang out
Yeah.
with Zay or whatever bartender is there, and
Build some
do your
renown.
various businesses.
Whatever part.
Continue to collect information.
Yeah, collect some information.
Yeah.
Maybe
Ninja
find
Warrior does
another.
something, all you do is roll. So
Maybe
you
find
have
another
5
short-term
days, that's
job.
At least 5 rolls of knowing things you want to know. So you guys want to go and tackle day 1? Head in. You want
Let's
to
go
like
ahead.
kill time until like 4 o'clock in the afternoon when the bar cracks open.
Let me see about that. You know what? Balvin.
Robin.
Yes,
You said you're familiar with alchemy. If we're gonna
I
kill
am.
most of the day, let's we can go to the local workshop and work on something together.
Well, we need items for that.
Well, what do you think about making?
Well, I don't really know what's around, but I can maybe do some knowledge checks.
Mm-hmm.
Knowledge nature, knowledge local. I would tell you what's around.
Okay, so I can just do a general roll to see if there's anything that we could come by.
Yeah, call out a suggestion and we'll see.
Survival if you just want to collect something, but nature or local just to know what's around.
All right. I just want to know what's around. Ugh, horrible roll. 3.
Yeah, this area is not like the area you come from. You don't recognize a lot of the plant species. You don't see a whole lot of things collect. You haven't seen a whole lot of dangerous bugs, even a lot of them like scatter when you come nearby. So everything for you haven't made it close enough to see anything to know what's around. Everything seems harmless here, which is strange for you because the area you come from is much harsher.
I have something that I would like to try to maybe find the ingredients for. This actually was suggested by Timber last episode. Could we find the ingredients for spider vine poison around here?
If spider vines are prevalent, let me see if
That's what we were kind of thinking. It was a plant we'd have to find.
So you have to find it and collect it. But if it's around here, you could. Let me see if that's in this area.
I mean,
Get my dice tray out here and roll to see how prevalent it is. This area that you're in is notorious for being low on dangerous plants and animals.
Mm-hmm.
In other parts of the world, there is a much higher prevalency of that kind of thing. Here it's pretty low, and there are no spider vines in this area, although you know they tend to grow in more jungly areas. And while you're in a pretty thick forest, you're not anything that wild.
Okay, I gotcha.
But you would know. I mean, you grew up in a goat place. You know that's something you can't find. Roll me a knowledge local or knowledge nature or alchemy, one of those things, whichever you have a high number on. Saris, just because you're from this area, you might know what's easy for you to get.
Okay.
Like, there's plenty of things. If you guys wanted to go hunting for things, you can find them if you really went looking for them. But if you guys want to do some easy collecting in the neighborhood type of thing.
What were the options for rolls there?
Nature, local, alchemy if you have that as a skill.
How about survival?
Survival 2, you would probably know if you grew up around here. That's like collecting things in there. I would allow it.
16.
With that, you would know a lot of things you can find easily around here and in large enough amounts that someone might give you for free that you guys having to go hunt for them. Like if you just be like, hey cuz, can you hook me up with some ingredients for this? If you guys want to make some stuff easily. You know there's some plant-based acid, very weak acid. You guys can make vials of that. You of course need glass vials to store it in. Storing anything else would degrade.
I made some acid last time, so...
Yeah, but you need places to store it. So unless you have a backup supply of glass vials, you need to buy more glass vials to make a bunch.
Okay, all right.
You know that there are some things that a lot of the kids around here make a lot that's easy to get. Sneezing powder.
Ooh.
Is made with plant ingredients that are easy for them to collect. So if you guys want to make that, they can get the stuff for you to make it, and you guys can make as much sneezing powder as you need.
Okay.
As long as you have a place to store it, of course, same kind of deal.
Something.
Although that doesn't have to be glass vials. You can store that in pretty much anything as long as you have enough room for it. Just beware if you breathe it, you might start sneezing too. Sleeping powder, which is an ingestible poison, so it has to be mixed with a drink or a food, but it's a powder that can be. They can collect stuff for that. It's not a very strong sleeping powder, but it can work, and
something for now.
There's one more: sneezing, sleeping, itching.
Okay.
Itching powder is also available. They can easily collect the plants for that. Itchy plants are not hard to find.
Is itching?
Stuff for that, and that's a touch poison.
Contact. Okay.
Yeah, contact poison. So, and it makes you itch. So.
Sounds like we're gonna get most of this stuff from like a practical joke store. Not the acid.
That's easy to get plants.
The sneezing powder.
There are more poisonous and like more strong things and things that help you make fireworks, but that's going to take some actual you're going to have to leave the forest for that. These are just things they can get in the area.
Okay.
Now, if you want to make anything else on the alchemy list, let me know and we can roll. Maybe someone roll high enough to know where to get it from. But so far, the only thing you've asked for is something that would be in a jungle environment, which is not anywhere near here.
No, this is perfect. I think this is a good list, a good jumping off point to at least get a base of equipment established.
Things that can be useful, and like I said, as long as you guys have a way to store them.
Yeah, throw itching powder on people.
Itching powder, just don't touch it unless you have. You do have someone that has poison handling ability, so I think you might be able to handle the itching powder without itching. But if anybody else touches it, of course, like if they throw it or if they handle it while you're making it, they could get itchy. But you would be safe.
Well, Balvin, does any of that sound good?
Yes.
We're gonna
All
look
of
some
it.
that
I want
stuff
it
up.
all.
Well,
Yeah.
what's
you can send some of your little nieces and nephews out, your kin to collect that stuff for you, and you
Ooh,
guys can just
nice.
make it. If you guys want to spend the time alchemizing it, you can use some of your, your credentials in town. Now, soon you're gonna have to start earning stuff like credentials in town, and that'll be there's a point system I can give you for that. It works kind of like the hero points. That's similar. That I can give you points in society.
Well, I mean, it's a give and
I
take
forget
sort of
what
thing.
the
You can't
various-
just take.
But
You
this
gotta
is the
give.
society you come from, so you already kind of have influence points. That's what they're called. So I'll give you influence points in most societies, but here, since you're from here, you already have influence because you're from here. So I'll let
Gotcha.
you just auto influence these kids to collect any one of those things I mentioned for you. if you want.
Perfect. What do you think about some of that sneezing powder? I think it'd be good for a laugh, and it could actually come in handy. And like if we run into those
Great
banditos
distraction
again.
or escape. Oh, also something else easy they can make: smoke bombs.
Oh,
That's not very difficult either. Those require you to light them with something like a flint and steel or some other lighting mechanism, but they can create a thick fog of smoke. And that's
Nice.
not hard. They can make that with plant material.
Yes.
what do you think, Balvin?
I like the smoke bomb idea.
Well, let's go for smoke bombs first. We
But
got. I
you
mean,
guys have 5 days, so if you even just did like one a day, you can make 5 different things, or
Yeah.
5 of
Cherry
the things.
that's what I'm thinking. Let's take it one day at a time. See what we
Yeah.
can do. But yeah,
If
let's
you
make
guys
some
wanna
smoke bombs
roll-
today.
If you guys want to roll them, it'll be 8 hours. But if you are helping each other, we can decide who's on top and who's assisting, and then one person can roll, and the other person can try to help them beat 20 with an assistant roll. Or you guys can roll separately and both try to do it and just risk, losing material.
Mhm.
Or you guys can take a 20 and it would just take you more hours in a day. So instead of 8 hours, it might take you 12 hours. For these things are pretty simple, so maybe 10 to 12 hours. But then it would be done, and you have to roll for it. It would just be, you would make it basically, but you would have to spend that half of your day doing it, and probably 8 hours a day sleeping on general, unless you go to be a real sleepy person, 6 to 8. So it just limits your day if you do that. Is all I'm saying. So
Well, let's try to do like work up until the point where we can go to the tavern.
Well-
I mean, we're not going too early though. Like that's
Do you have any
lame-os.
storage bottles at your clubhouse?
I might have a few laying around, but it's not like we keep a bunch of glass vials or pouches laying around.
I can roll. And we know you have cups. You don't have any glass vials unless someone has that in their bags. So you have nothing like that. What you have in your house is like those wooden tankards to drink out of.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them do have like a wooden like flop top, where you can like lift
the lid.
top off. Yeah. So that some of them can be used as storage, but that's the closest thing you have to something to store things in, and they're pretty large.
And how would that work in, say, the smoke bomb? Do we need to still
Smoke
put it
bombs-
in one of these
Smoke bombs
tankards?
are made into pellets, and they have like a wick.
Okay.
Those you can store however
More
you
like
want.
a dried thing.
Or the powders you have to worry about storing. Yeah, the smoke bombs you can store as they are in your bag. They're more
Awesome.
like pellets you have to light.
Well, let's make the smoke bombs. Then when we go into town tonight, we'll look for containers. Hit up the tavern, show, gambling, drinks. Come home, rest. The next day, then we get to like making some acid and stuff.
And then
Yeah,
you're-
the acid we're gonna have to have vials for.
Yeah. So we'll see how much
Yes,
vials
that's
are.
You're in town.
Yeah,
So
we
the
can
thing
find
you
a
guys
little
wanna
shop.
You guys want to work together to make one smoke bomb
Hmm.
with rolls in 8 hours. That way you guys can get to the bar earlier. Work separately and roll, where you can make 2 smoke bombs in 8 hours, get to the bar early.
But you gotta do a good roll.
Or the same thing with taking a 20. If you take a 20, you might as well work separately than to get 2 smoke bombs, and it takes 12 hours. You get the bar a little bit later.
12
But then you
hours.
have
though.
2 smoke bombs. And smoke bombs aren't dangerous to work with, so no one has to worry about getting poisoned. So that's one of the ones you can just make. So if you guys just want to take a 20 making smoke bombs, that's 2 smoke bombs, and you just like get to the bar around 6ish. If you guys start first thing when you wake up.
I'd say it's early in the week. Let's risk it. Let's each try to make one
Yeah.
with a roll in the 8 hours. Maybe we get lucky and have 2 or none, but we can adjust later.
It's our
Yeah.
first.
Would you like to try to make one too? Just hanging out with them. You can always attempt things. It doesn't hurt. It's you don't have that skill, I don't believe, unless you let me know that you do. But if not, you can still do a roll with your natural alchemy is what, intelligence? I forget what the.
Oh yeah. I'm
You
bad.
can still
at that.
try. Doesn't
I'm putting that blue dice away. That
What
The
would
worst
it
thing
be
that
under?
happens is
It
you
was
waste
under
materials.
skills?
You guys are getting materials for free right now, so
cha-ching.
yeah. What's
What
the
am I rolling?
alchemy
I'm sorry.
roll? If Kelly doesn't have it,
It is intelligence.
it's intelligence. So yes,
Yeah.
use your intelligence modifier with a d20, and you can also roll it. Like I said, the worst thing that happens is you waste some stuff. You guys didn't even collect it, so no
13.
skin on your back.
All right, I'm going for my roll.
I'm going for
All right.
mine. Brah.
Ah,
Nice. I got a 15.
I got a 5.
Oh,
I'm rolling low.
looks like at the end of 8 hours, none of you are finished.
Ah.
Ferris is the closest to being finished, it sounds like.
That's
Seems
okay.
like you might have been better taking the 20 and like going to the bar late. You guys can try to finish it in the next couple of hours with another roll. And all you have to do is take the number you just rolled and try to roll again and beat 20 when you add them together.
Oh, yeah, then I'm going to do that. What time would it be? Will the shop still be open? Will we have time to get supplies before?
You might.
if
You might
we
be cutting
don't-
it very close if you do that. You know that if you try to finish these smoke bombs, you'll be cutting it close. You can always leave these partially finished smoke bombs here and finish them later, and they are as finished as what you rolled just now. So remember these numbers. If you rolled a 5, that's how finished it is 5 out of 20.
How about this? I go ahead. I made the most progress. It won't take me very long to like quick finish mine up tomorrow. I'll go ahead and go into town, pick up some supplies, and you guys meet me at the tavern whenever you're finished here.
Okay.
That way tomorrow I just wake up, finish it up, boom bam, done.
All right.
Kep, are you just watching?
No, I think Kevin's trying to make one too, so you guys can both roll and see if your numbers make your total equal 20 with your first roll.
No. I got 15 total now.
I'm gonna be nice and just let that be like
Okay.
a 4-hour trip. So you're gonna be a little late to the bar. So Sarah's gonna have plenty of time to do stuff for you guys catch up. So
Well,
you didn't
I
beat
rolled-
20 yet.
I rolled a 22 plus the 5, so
Ooh.
22.
So you finished yours.
Nice,
How
see?
close were you kept with your two numbers?
I'm at 15.
So you're pretty close. Yours, I mean, I think you could leave yours on the bench next to Saris's, and they're both, I think, about the same level of finished. You guys can get to
Yep.
them later.
Okay.
Balvin, you can take your one smoke bomb with you. It's finished. It's done.
Sweet.
But in the meantime, we'll go to Saris, because Saris has had about 4 hours to kill. I'm being nice because you guys were mid making something, so I didn't let it cost you the full time allotment. I let it do a half-time allotment. But we will give Saris 4 hours to kill, which gives you time to leave the village. You, of course, have no problem leaving because of your magic boots.
Yep.
You
Slip
walk
through
right
the
through.
thickets, human face up,
Yep.
and
You
I make my way into town.
guys. Yeah, and by the time you're leaving, you're leaving around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's kind of a long walk, but you know how to jaunt there pretty quick, and you could probably even use your boots to go hop from tree to tree and make it really fast. You know how to make this trip quick. You've done it a couple times, so you make it into town pretty quickly, I'm sure. Quicker than anyone else would.
I'm gonna enjoy the walk. Actually, I'm gonna take the time to enjoy the walk.
Enjoy the scenery, see the
Stretch my
butterflies.
legs, man. Yeah.
I'll roll for that. I rolled low enough, and just knowing the forces watching over you, aka Liz, the weather's nice for you for some reason
Beautiful.
all the time. For some reason, it always just rains just out of sight unless you need it to rain.
L'Entre du Renard is a beautiful place.
Yeah, like I said, Disneyland, or Disney cartoon forest. But you're out of the forest now. You head through like where it gets thinner trees towards where the slums are. When you reach the slums, you see a group of children, per usual, in the area. You want to perception them or anything?
Yeah, I would like to perception them, but I also have another thing I would like to try to look out for. Take a look at these deeds.
These kids.
These deeds. 25. Yep.
You know to avoid these children. Those are pickpockets. You can totally buy 'em.
Ah.
They're like in a little gang on the outskirts of town. You know this part of town well.
Punch your purse.
Those
I was-
little pickpocket kids.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna avoid
Now
them.
you can either try to avoid them, or you could try to confront them and say who you are and say don't pickpocket. There's a lot of ways to handle pickpocket kids, but your call. You know they're pickpockets from far away though. You can tell how they're like waiting for you to pass by.
I am looking over. You said there was a sort of a gang in town of Kitsune. What were they called?
If you don't know or don't have it written down, you can roll for it with a knowledge local or history.
I think I have it written down, but I'm gonna roll anyway, and then we'll go from there.
Sometimes a great way to save time.
Yeah, well, it didn't. None.
Unless you roll bad or have low intelligence, and then you just you're the same problem, and you just don't know.
I got a natural 1.
Oh, you can't remember what they're called. You know, but you do know their. I mean, you know what you just said. You know the things.
Yeah.
The
I don't know the name.
Name. Yeah, the name is not.
I'll fucking remember it tomorrow. I'm not gonna worry about it.
You remember when you're not trying to think about it. That's the problem. The problem is you're seeing these kids and you're trying to think about it. It's causing you to not remember.
I'm too busy like assessing the situation. How many kids are there? How many of them are there?
You see 3 kids, but knowing these kind of groups, just because you passed through, if you see 3 kids, there's probably 4 kids hiding nearby.
I'm gonna try to avoid them. I know that there's no way that this is gonna turn out well. If, like, maybe I talk them out of crime, but what if they get, like, crazy and I have to smack a kid in the street? That's not gonna look good.
Well, you want to try to take another, you just want to, like, try to avoid them, take another round.
Yeah, they win no matter what.
Yeah. It is funny because Liz's original character, who is your ancestor,
very famously had an evil incident.
Yeah, the most famous. Her character was notoriously good, and her most famous evil incident was that she slapped a child in a town, and no one for pickpocketing, and no one ever let her live it down because she slapped a child.
That's hilarious. That sounds like shit. Karen went through too.
I've seen this trick.
Yeah.
I'm not falling for it.
So yeah, I understand avoiding pickpockets. You go around. Well, I'll let you go around. You're a smart enough guy to know to go around these kids. They, do the
smarts.
Oh man motion when you go the other way. You avoid the pickpockets.
A sharp turn too, just immediately to the right, and
like a robot.
You pass some more crowded areas with adults so that no one messes with you. You see some people you recognize and wave. Head past the favelas and the huts past the first wall into the part of town where there's some more rich houses and shops with living quarters on top. The part of town you usually loot and rob in, where you do most of your, before you met these other folks, kind of where you spent most of your time. The touristy part of town, that's not the park, but it's the part outside the park that's a little more rich. So you're in that part of town now. Where were you going in particular?
The alchemy shop, most likely, to see if I could find some containers for these things.
There's no alchemy shop per se, because a lot of that's in this town. To get that, it takes special. You have to know someone in a special guild or something to get that kind of access here. But there are shops that sell like glass bottles. That's what
I was kind of like for. Maybe just anywhere that sells like a jar.
You can find a distributor.
Yeah, let's see if we can find some jars.
There are only 2 companies that have them.
Mm-hmm.
The Von Claude Trading Company has a bunch of them very cheap.
Von Claude.
Mm-hmm.
Well, damn.
And the Furpo brothers have some very expensive artisanal elven glass bottles, like very ornate, very nice, of all sizes. Like, they both have them of all sizes and shapes, but the ones from Furpo brothers are much nicer, thicker, like nicer glass with designs and stuff. They're more expensive though.
Well, maybe if we were starting like a shop, we'll get the fancy ones. But are there any like drawbacks to? Are they low quality vials?
The Von Claude vials? Yeah. You can roll an appraisal or some other kind of perception check, or if you want to know, like.
Do they like just break in your hand?
Yeah, you can roll that.
Damn it! I'm gonna get ripped off. I rolled a 2.
Yeah, you were trying to appraise them. The fancy ones look fancy. The other ones just look like glass vials, but depends what you're looking for, I guess.
I mean, I'm not looking to try to.
Without throwing one on the ground, you wouldn't know if they smash or not. They aren't smashing in your hand when you grab them, but you don't have like super strong grip or anything.
Can I convince the merchant to let me throw one on the ground to test its quality, or drop it? Can I just drop it?
You can diplomacy to see if, for sure, yeah, to test it. That's something that happens in shops all the time, right?
Like, I just want to drop this empty glass to see if it breaks, to like test it.
Like, loud myself out, but I've been to shops where they let you throw glass things on the ground to see if they can handle it.
It's worth a shot. 24.
You've been there. Shut up.
Where?
Oh shit.
24. Yeah.
Jess, thank you so much for the donation. That's
you can be convinced.
Thank you.
Cha-ching.
Yeah,
You
I
can,
just
you can
I
convince
like
someone to let you drop one. Who are you convincing? Are you convincing the thinner
salesperson.
glass or the artisanal glass?
No, this I'm not. Artisanal glass is for Richie folks trying to sell their potions on Etsy. I need the like regular glass, the
So
normal
you
everyday
leave the
glass.
Furfo behind. You go for that Von Claude imported glass.
Yeah,
Working man's glass.
the working man's glass. Exactly. I'm not trying to no
Yeah.
frills.
Yeah, the shop maker says it's no made, so it might still be pretty good quality. You can try to drop it from here, just from like here to the ground. Like just you're only a couple like 4 feet tall, so from your hand.
I'm
it's
gonna do
what, 3
like
foot up?
basically like belly height and drop it. I feel like that's a reasonable height to maybe drop something.
like 2.5, 3 feet. I feel like
Yeah.
I'll roll that. See how that goes. Where'd my percentage die go? There we go. Clink, clink, clink.
It's fine.
You could tell that when you dropped it, the merchant was worried it might break, but it didn't.
Nice. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm convinced. Any glass could break.
Yeah, and maybe, and like sometimes if you have acid or something, you might want it to break. Maybe
Yeah.
if you threw it maybe hard, it would break. But you're just dropping it from right there. You're not very tall. It didn't fall very far.
Sounds like exactly what I'm looking for. Yeah. How much for like I don't know, how much for a dozen?
60 there, 5 gold each for a dozen. It's vial size. We're talking, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. If you just want the smallest ones, they're 5 gold each for 60 for a dozen.
I'll do. That's fine. Yeah. I think you got a mighty fine product here. I'll pay what you're asking.
You take them. You have a dozen
Yeah.
vials. They'll give them
See
to you in
what's
a
that?
box too, easy to carry, so we're not breaking them and stuff.
Nice.
Made of a thick paper like cardboard, maybe. You would call it.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I got what I came here for.
And it's stamped with the big VC logo, Von Claude. Von Claude imported glass.
It's top quality. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anything else I want to do. I want to go to. I'm just gonna head to the tavern.
All right, that didn't take very long. That maybe took like an hour to handle that business. And you still have 3 hours until they even finish what they're doing. So you just want to like hang out at the bar for 3 hours early, like be there like right when they open.
Yeah, I might as well. I'm gonna catch like a mid-afternoon beer. Maybe I'll go figure something else out to do, but I'm gonna have a beer.
Oh yeah, you can get in there. You get there, like I said, maybe like 20, 30 minutes after they open up. And you can, of course, pay for a beer all you like. You're
Well,
there
day
early,
drinking.
so it's only 5 silver for a beer. So 1 gold is a beer and a 5 silver tip. So that's
a cheerful hour.
100% a cheerful hour.
Cheerful
yes.
hour.
So
Love
even
it.
if 1 gold is a beer at 100% tip right now.
You know what? I'm gonna do that. 1 gold.
Mm-hmm. It's 2 gold shots. That includes tip also right now. If you're,
That's a little too early for shots right now.
All
Let's
right, well,
ease into
never-
it.
Cheerful hour somewhere.
cheer flower somewhere.
we'll get into
Oh.
those later. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna hang out at the tavern, sip on my ale.
Well,
And-
I rolled low enough that Zaya's not there. It's someone else.
Okay.
But you're still, you're well known enough face around here that you're treated well. You're in your human form. You look like a young human man, but 16, 17-year-olds drink in the bars in this world, no problem. So as long as you're not causing a problem, you're not a problem.
No problem.
You're welcome to drink.
Anything interesting going on in the tavern?
You're there very early. There's only 4 or so other people there. You'll notice that none of them are not human. There's 4 humans there right now. That's all, or at least as far as you
Okay,
can tell.
I
Maybe
gotcha.
roll me a perception check or knowledge local.
Like he's wearing an Egger suit.
Here come to anybody.
For everyone.
26.
That's all 2021 needs is a minute like 1 reference. You rolled really high. It sounds like. You
Yeah,
rolled over
26.
20, right? All right. The 4 humans that are here, you will know from that roll are not humans. Those are kitsune disguises. Those are guys you know.
Okay. So they okay.
All 4 of them are kitsune that look like humans.
All right. And
They're like you. You all look like teenagers at this bar. You see 4 other teenagers at the bar, and like those 4 teenagers are also kitsune adults here in the middle of the day. You recognize them as people that used to live in La Antra with you in the tree forest, but now live here.
Oh, so they don't even live in the village anymore. Okay.
No,
Well,
they're people that move to the city or to the outskirts, but they're at the bar now. They've got enough money to drink at this part of the day. So
if we happen to make eye contact, I'll just give them a little nod and continue drinking away.
yeah, you can do that. Friendly
Sick of
nod.
that,
They'll
yeah.
recognize you. Let's see if they come up to you and bother you or not. Oh, I rolled high enough that your nod attracts their attention. They're all gonna walk up to you, of course, and ask if you're interested in a shot. They call you by name, Saris. Of course, they recognize you.
Do I like know like any of them as like far as like personally?
Knowledge, history, or local, whichever one's higher for you.
4.
No.
Mm.
One of them does look familiar, but you can't. Maybe it's from drinking. You can't place why. They all seem to know you really well.
I'm just hey, how you doing? I'm at a loss. You seem to know me, but I no offense, but I don't seem to remember any of you.
Diplomacy.
22.
All right. One of them holds out his hand. Come on, man, it's me, Chaco LeBons.
Oh man, Laban's does sound familiar, doesn't it? Do I remember?
that's good.
You can roll
Oh,
again now that you
Chaku.
said it if you can't find your notes. You can always roll again once.
I
more
have his name
information
written
is
down.
given to you.
Chaku Labans. We talked to him last time here, and he was there was some jobs offered. I think he told us about the Blinding Light Guild.
Yeah.
Okay,
Chaco LeBons
all right.
told you about the Blind Guild. He's also the guy that ran the chicken fights last time, and he has his chickens here again. He's got. That's why he showed up. He's here with these 4 guys ready for chicken. He's setting chicken fights.
Oh,
so it's Chaco
Chaku!
LeBons-
Oh man.
Chaco LeBons and his boys.
Oh my, it's early. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Are they the bonds?
I mean, this is obviously not someone you hung out with a lot, but recognizes you. I think, especially because of the family you came from, you were probably like more well known, like just by your name. Some of those things are like you know everybody in La Antra, but they know you a little bit more than you know them. You know what I mean? Kind
Yeah.
of a thing. Like, so yeah.
Well, it's good to see you. I had a blast. Was it last night?
Yeah, I think
Last
so.
week.
Yeah.
I had such a good time.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna be
That's
doing any chicken chasing later?
Yeah, he's getting it set up right now. Just waiting for a crowd.
Nice. Well, I'm sure I'll join in here in a little while. Get some food and a couple drinks in me. Get in chasing shape, I guess.
Yeah. Do you take him up on the shot offer? Because they're all gonna take one.
You know what? Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do it.
Yeah, it's for diplomatic reasons. It's always good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, roll me a Constitution save after you take it.
Come on. Strong belly.
Probably fine.
I got a 7.
Well, yikes. All right. So you're gonna be buzzed. Let's say like
Ooh.
you're at the same level as last time. You're like right at the edge. You
Was
shouldn't
it-
drink anymore.
Was it Strange Brew again?
Yeah,
Of
obviously.
course.
That gets you to the level where you're like, oh, I'm kind of fucked up, but we'll let you be at the function level because you're Caden Glean. You're like right there on that,
Yeah.
that very fine edge.
The good level.
We'll let you ride that pony for a couple hours till your friends arrive. Chicken fights are getting set up. The crowd's getting larger. You're sitting at the bar. Another bartender's there. One you recognize, but it's not Zaya. But yeah, hours later, your allies, you guys have had time to do your smoke bombs. Did we roll to see if you finished? I don't remember. We rolled another time.
Finished.
You finished one, but then Kep didn't, right? Kep almost finished one. You
Right.
left yours Kep left theirs on the table by Saris's to finish later. I think was the. You have one ready to go. That's where we're at. But yeah, so after that, you guys can head to town too. You think, oh, we should. It's about the time we should head to town before the sun goes down. You want to walk to town in the dark.
Yeah, so I forget what they called it, but it's like a den area or something that like moves every day. Like
Oh
to
yes,
get in and out.
for you guys to leave the town, there is an area that moves. With the diplomacy, you guys can just go ask Adelaide.
That's what I was going to do.
That's
Yes.
the easiest way to find out. Either that, you have to roll a knowledge local and just try to figure out the pattern. But yeah, if you could just go ask diplomacy wise, she'll tell you where it's at. And she's the one that makes it now.
You know who you are.
How do you spell her name?
Adelaide, I believe. Adelaide. Yeah.
I want to ask her
Brilliant, please.
my most polite voice ever. It's Adelaide?
Yep. She's a young din, like a din aunt, you know. She's so cool and young.
I got 22.
Kind of hip.
Yeah. 22 to ask her what? It's a good roll.
If she can help us exit the town so we can go.
Oh, the 22 she'll point. Yeah, you guys can exit without any wounds with the 22.
Sweet. I
It's the
Nice.
thank her.
exit.
Thank you.
Yeah. You guys are free to leave the town. Wander past the trees. Ooh, I rolled high. But because this is Liz's area, Liz, do you want to make it bad weather? If not, it has to be something else. So
We have to treat them as our kin. If we
I mean-
believe that thing.
Are they good though, right?
they are good, but it's gonna be bad weather or encounter. So I'm letting you be the choice of bad weather.
Bad weather. Then, yeah.
All right.
Shit,
So on
Agent.
your way into town, by the fate of the gods,
Those damn pickpockets.
was not an encounter. Yeah, wasn't pickpocket. It rains on your guys' way into town, so you guys encounter a storm. It was for some reason Sarah's got into town before the storm started, but you guys have to cross through the rain, so you're getting soaked. Your clothes are all wet. You're walking into town through the rain. All your gear's wet. You're all soaked.
Mm.
You enter the poor part of town where the favelas and the little huts are, and the gangs of children. Luckily for you, because it's raining, most of them have gone inside. So you probably won't get pickpocketed or
That'd be
anything.
look
Because
pathetic
who wants
too,
to do
probably.
crime when it's raining outside? It's a very inconvenient time to do crime.
I'm wet, you're wet. No one's having a good time. Even if I
You
just
guys
stole your
reach the
money.
first wall, where the shops and the richer houses are. By that time, the rain clears up. It's still sort of like overcast, but the rain stops. You guys are just soaking wet when you reach the part of town where the golden peanut is.
Mm.
You can get to the golden peanut without incident. That's what it looks like. You're just wet when you get there.
Nice.
So you guys are just soaked when you arrive.
I like swing open the door. I'm like, my, what a storm! And
I shake my tail.
Yeah.
clothes.
Get water everywhere. All the tables around you. You like splash a bunch of people. Let's see how that goes over.
And was
I
like,
rolled
"Thanks."
low enough that they're used to it. And I was like, ugh.
Oh yeah, we heard the storm.
No
I
one's mad at you even for shaking off in the rain.
I turned to greet you. I got rosy cheeks. Hey!
Yeah. Totally dry.
I'm like
Sarah's clothes,
warm.
nothing wrong.
It's,
Yeah.
it's like toasty in here.
They got a fire going in the fire pit here, and it's
Mhm.
nice inside.
Put my arm around Balvin. I'm like, thankfully for you, my friend, I was there during the storm with you.
It's always
Yeah,
good to have
Should
a,
have
a
used
friend in
kept
the
us an
storm.
umbrella. It might have been more helpful. Next time, a kept umbrella. But yeah, you guys are here safe now. There are there's a fire pit, and a fireplace. So there's like a like one of those big bowls on the floor full of fire you can warm nearby, or a fireplace you can warm nearby. Otherwise, bar, crowd, etc. But if you want
I
to
go to the fireplace.
stand
Yeah,
Take off
nearby,
I
hold your
take my
clothes
cape off
out
and
like
I
just
wring it out.
away from your body a little bit, let them unstick. Yeah, you guys can do that and try to dry off. Sarah's, would you like to deliver the drinks? You're kind of buzzed, but you can stumble over.
Yeah, I'll get them a drink. You know what? It's a terrible storm. Let's get them. Can we get them like a bowl of soup, bowl of stew, or something? Help warm them up.
Yeah, they got soups here, real cheap. It's
Just
a
remember.
one
I
golden
I
soups.
start to take off my clothes by the fire.
Oh boy.
Classic gnome.
Nakey gnome. Yeah, how much for like a
Uh,
round of drinks for us and 2 bowls of stew?
There's
Remember,
probably 5 or so people like watching out of curiosity, but no one's protesting or like no one seems to be like they're gonna call the the authorities on you or anything.
I'm just holding my
Just you
clothes
have
up
the
by
eyes
fire.
of some people. Yeah. They're not
And
sure.
I just smile at anybody who's looking.
To be fair, this is like par for the course for gnomes.
Yeah.
Our other gnome, the gnome
No
character,
biggie.
prequel game to this game, made it a point to always sleep naked. So he would always sleep outdoors and sleep naked, and so he would always separate from the group to sleep outside of. He would leave town to go sleep under the stars naked somewhere. That was his thing. So classic gnome
Naked is
move.
nice.
Commitment.
Yeah, yeah.
Freedom.
Sometimes you gotta take your clothes off. That's you know, can't wear clothes all the time. Yeah. So you
Admit
guys are drying by the fire.
I admire your free spirit.
Some soup is delivered. Do you want to have drinks delivered too? Tea or alcohol or any water or anything else?
Oh, if I'm buying you a drink, it's an ale. I'll get Balvin a tea.
There we go. I'm about to say,
I'll respect
My
your
character
I'll respect your
doesn't drink.
choice.
You can slip under the wire for happy hour too. So if you want to get
Cheerful hour.
cheerful hour, you can get a cheerful hour drink for you and Kep for 1 gold,
Okay.
and the tea is only 2 silver.
Okay.
So
What about the stew?
0.2. Oh, the stews are 1 gold with tip.
Okay.
So that's if you want to the price, let me know. But that's with if you
Let's do 4 gold all together. The rest, all the extra tip.
That's fine. No
I'm
one's
not,
gonna be
I'm
mad
not
at
messing
that.
with silver.
Yeah. No one wants to mess with that.
Nah. I respect
By
it
the
though.
way, I'm not like
Microeconomy
completely.
stuff.
I'm not completely naked. I got what looks like whitey tighties with my name on them.
Oh, that's probably like fancy too, like sewn in like a
Yeah,
like a
embroidered.
cursive font.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a fancy cursive K.
And it also says the fearless on it too.
It's
like,
like
right
underwear
above the
made out of
butt.
a Crown Royal bag.
It is a Crown Royal bag.
It's a Crown Royal bag. It says Crown Royal.
Got the drawstrings on the side. On the hip.
It says kept on the butt, Crown Royal on the front. That's
Yeah, it says kept the fearless.
kept
Here,
the fearless.
right above the butt.
Bread. Those are custom. So those
Custom
are
job.
crafted by another.
My mom might have made it
Tell.
for me.
Yeah, it was definitely an in-town purchase before you left.
fancy.
But the rest of your clothes are getting dry around the fire.
Yeah.
You guys eat soup, drink.
Yeah, warm
The chicken
yourselves.
wrangling is happening. That's it's still happy hour. Like I said, you guys are like right under the wire. You probably have like 9 minutes left of drinking and chicken fights till it gets too busy for that stuff to happen. But that's where you're at this point in time when everyone arrives. 9 minutes till the end of happy hour on the first day.
Chicken chases are about to wrap up.
You got 9 minutes left of chicken fights, so
All right, I'm gonna stand up and give a good stretch, and I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring. I
Hat in the
suppose.
ring?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wish you well.
Thank you.
Yeah, good
You guys
luck.
get in, bet on me. I mean, maybe not, but
I
last
don't
time was a
have much
windfall.
money. I'm good.
You want to
broke.
step up and see how many chickens are
Pretty
loose?
broke too.
There's a 6-chicken game going on right
Oh,
now.
that was the big one last time.
You either win big or lose big.
Yeah. What are the odds again?
Say spoil.
You get you get multiple of the amount. There's 6. You have to catch all 6 of these chickens. You bet whatever you want. You double that amount if you catch all 6. So
Gotta
Okay.
catch 'em all.
you can you 6 tuple that amount. You get 1 times however many
Six
chickens there are.
double. Let's throw. I'm feeling super confident. Let's throw down 50 gold on myself this time.
All right, let me get my chicken pad out.
Whoo! Come on.
You have to
Call
double
me
the
Can
chicken
I-
chaser.
The first chicken's
Before
a
he-
10.
Wait,
What's that?
Before he begins, is there any way I can give him some like inspiration that might help his rolls?
If you have a spell or
By, like,
something that does that, yeah.
Well, no, just by like talking him up. Like, man, you're gonna be great.
You can
So
roll
awesome.
diplomacy. I don't know if it would help his rolls, but it might make him feel good though.
Yeah, hype man.
If you want
Hype
to give
me
him
up.
a pep talk, it's not going to hurt anybody. I like it for character reasons.
Hype me up, Balvin.
You did so great last time.
Yeah,
we
come
know
on.
you got this. 6 chickens.
Yeah.
You can do 8.
I could do 8. They don't have 8 though, but I could do 8. It's only 6,
is
but
the
I.
maximum for some reason. The guy only brought 6 cages of chickens.
Maybe we can convince him if we bring him a couple more chickens, they could release a few more chickens in here. But well, that's
Yeah.
neither here nor there. I'm gonna do it.
Chicken assistance. Yeah, you get pep talked.
I'm pepped.
Can't hurt. So I got a 10, a 16, a 12, 13, 13, and a 5. So nothing super difficult. If you catch all 6 of these chickens, you 6-tuple your money. So if you bet 50, you get 300 gold if you catch all 6.
Woo!
If you don't catch all 6, you just lose 50 gold.
Okay, I mean that
You
sounds.
either succeed 6 times or you fail somewhere along the way.
Oh, okay. So it's like a press your luck sort of situation,
Yep.
almost. Okay, gotta have a.
You gotta
Full
get 6
hand.
in a row.
Slide-
Success.
Is this a sleight of hand again?
Sleight of hand or CMB.
All right,
Either
so-
one can grab a chicken.
Sleight of hand it is.
That's the more prevalent one in your society.
All right, that is the first one is a 17.
First one you got.
Second one is a 18.
Oh, that's good. That was the hardest one to get. So as long as you don't fuck up, you might be fine.
Here we go.
You've gotten 2 and you've gotten the hardest one to catch.
Ah, crap. This one might do
Throw it
me
back in
in.
its cage.
This one is only an 11.
Ooh, you had to get a 12. So
Ah!
unless you have a hero point or something, that means you fail at this point.
I don't think I do have a hero point. Did I
Just
get a hero
lose
point
50
last
gold.
time? Who got the hero point last time?
If it was you, you would have written it down. So
I got
that's how hero
Not
points
me.
go.
notes everywhere.
Yeah. So the 12 means you just barely failed. It means you were close too.
Mm.
You almost got that chicken, but you can't get it. You fail. The time runs out.
Womp!
And you lose 50 gold.
I mean, I'm still a net gain from that last win, so
Yeah.
I'm not too bummed about it. We could
See.
try. I mean, there's a lot of time left in the week.
There's gonna be some other people that are trying to get under the wire to play some chicken game. But at the end, there's 1 minute left if one of you wants to sneak in for one last game in the last minute. So there's time for one last round if anyone wants to try one last chicken game.
I'll spot you,
Approximate.
Belvin. I'll spot you. I'll bet 20 on you. You want to try it?
Is this just one chicken?
We don't know till you bet.
I'll do 20 gold on. It doesn't matter. I'll do 20 gold.
Okay.
It's 6 chickens again.
Woo!
Oh.
Get it.
Oh boy.
Thank you for those bits, by the way,
I
Noah.
might roll worse. I got a 4. Oh no, I got a 20 on one of them. So
No.
I got a 1. So you just have to do really well on that second one.
Fuck.
A
There's
12.
no way.
A 1. Like the rest of them are so low. And a 5. 4, a 20, a 1, a 12, a 1, and a 5. So it's just that second chicken that's gonna fuck you.
My rolls have not.
If you
been
have a
great
hero
tonight.
point, that may be where to use it if you want to win this bet.
I'm an
Otherwise, you'll
anti-hero.
lose.
Mm.
That can work also.
Make that
but wait
chicken
till you get there
re-roll.
first. Roll the first one first, of course. Either a CMB or a sleight of hand.
Okay.
Catch that first chicken.
I got a 7.
That's enough to catch
Blah.
the first chicken.
Oh, nice. Okay.
The second one's a 20. You want to use your anti-hero point there?
I
I'll
mean,
I'll make it a 12 if you do it.
ugh,
That's a 12.
sure.
All right, so you're going to be a 12.
I've been rolling so low tonight. I better not waste that.
You got this.
I got exactly a 12 plus 2.
Nice.
That's 14.
That's enough to catch it. All right, the rest of them are pretty easy. Up to was like I got a 1, a 12, a 1, and a 5. So just roll me 4 more times and don't totally fuck up, and you can walk out of here with 20 times 6, 120 gold.
Mhm.
Which is
7.
100 more than you bet. 7's higher than a 1, so you still got it.
Mm-hmm.
20.
Got it.
Nice.
Now when you got like first grab.
Behind the
Yeah,
back.
Yeah, snatch.
11.
Still higher than a 1. My last one's only a 5, so
Well, my dice went on the floor.
It doesn't count if it doesn't
that's
stay in the
janky,
box.
guys. You can always re-roll that. Unless it was a good number.
Box on the ground.
Yeah, this was a good number. You'd be like, no, that was a good. I saw it. It was fine. If it was a bad number, just re-roll it.
You gotta play it where it lies.
No. 15.
Yeah, it's enough. So you win 100. When you bet 20, and you win 120, so you win 100 gold.
Whoop, whoop.
You get your 20 gold back.
Still a game.
Yeah,
Still a
and that was the last chicken fight of the night. So you guys, you lost 50, but then you gained Well, it's 60 on top of 150, something. So you got some gold.
I made some money.
Don't make me do math while I'm drinking.
You're good.
Very nice.
I'm keeping track over here.
Yeah. I don't have to write that down. I already wrote down enough numbers. So yeah, you get some gold.
Putting
That's
it in
nice.
the books.
Oh,
The crowd is now thick.
Oh,
Drink
there's like a bunch
prices
of
have
people in
gone
there.
up. Food prices have gone up.
So I got you guys
Never.
that hearty stew. Carry you over.
Can I head back over to the
I
fireplace?
ate that hearty stew with no spoon or
Yeah.
anything. I just
You can go
slurped
warm
it
up your
down.
clothes. Val
Um,
doing the dryer move.
I also would like to just tune in to what's happening around us. Can I hear any interesting conversations or anything?
You can try to with a perception check.
11.
It's hard because it's so crowded. There's a lot of conversations. So you have that din effect going on, DIN, where it just sounds like a lot of cacophony and noise around you. It's hard to make out what any one conversation is. I like trying really hard to pay attention.
Well, I'm gonna
Everyone's
angle my
talking really loud.
ears towards the table to the right to see if I can listen to that.
Let's roll a specific perception check on that, sure. Since you said stuff.
It's a 13.
Similar. It's just too loud to make out anything important. You hear them talking, but either it's not very interesting to you or it's hard to make out anything specific. Kip? Do anything in the vicinity? You just hang out at the bar?
I was just trying to think of what to do.
Respect.
Are my clothes dry right now?
We'll say about 30%, so like your pants are dry. Or your shirt, your choice. You can
gotta-
wear either the top, you can
I'll
either
put my-
put it or you get the other way around it.
I'll put my top on.
Alright, top's
Perform,
dry,
Kip.
your bottom's still wet.
You gotta perform.
So,
Yeah, I was just actually trying to think of a haiku maybe to write
yeah,
about
you
what
can
was
think
going
of
on
one while
around
your
me.
clothes
So I'm
dry.
like in my little like space, kind of just like pondering.
Like
like-
staring at the fire, trying to think of some really good verse.
Yes, being artistically
If I
quiet.
say a really good rhyme, I know I can make some money real quick. It's an easy way to make some money in this world somehow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a refill of beer while you stare at the fire and think about rhymes.
Drink your water.
Yeah.
I have to drink my water first because Liz said, and she is wise.
I'm gonna boast up Cap and be like,
Whoa.
You
actually look really great, even after being drenched in a rainstorm.
I kind of like flip my hair out of my eyes a little bit, like thanks.
Like,
And I
how do you-
like-
your makeup doesn't even run or anything.
And then I kick a little of my pasty pale legs up onto the table, and I'm like, this rain is like moisturizing my skin, and I rub my leg.
Yeah.
So smooth.
And then I go back to, like, I have a little mini notepad that I keep with me, and I scribble in it, and I like start scribbling some more in it.
I'm just glaring around the room, just kind of seeing if anything out of the ordinary or interesting is happening. Keeping an eye on things.
Yeah, you can roll another perception check to look around while you guys are drying off some more.
Hanging out with Chaku.
Chocolate bonds.
20, not natural.
Okay. Let me pour this beer precisely, and then I can talk to you.
I always have to ask you what type of beer.
This one's an Evil Twin Brewing.
Mm.
It's called IPA is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. Quite a long name for a beer, but a fun, shiny silver can.
That is quite a mouthful for a
Mostly
name.
gray.
Order that at a bar.
Yeah. Can I have the IPA is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced? But Evil Twin's a good beer. Guys, a good beer. Oh, I got a little echo.
Yeah,
Alright, I want to do.
Courtney, I think that might
Oh,
be
I see
you.
it.
Can you
I
turn
can
yourself
down too,
down
that
a
might
little
help.
bit? Blah blah blah. Yeah, no. I think
I
it's
could
Courtney.
perform one haiku. I want to do it and like kind of like as a cheers to everyone.
Yeah. Oh, so you just want to like rally the bar?
Yeah.
I like it. Roll me diplomacy with your haiku and tell me the haiku.
Okay.
It's a gnome haiku, of course, so feel free to break all the rules.
I don't think anybody here even knows. Well, at the tavern, even knows the structure of a haiku for real. So.
No one's here counting
I got
it.
natural 20.
Oh,
Damn.
then after you say this haiku, you're gonna
I
have
hold
good rapport with everyone in the bar.
Nice, nice. I hold up my mug for everyone, and I wait for everyone to hold up theirs as well.
Oh, they do. With the natural 20, they do whatever you're waiting for.
With
Everyone's
no
got their-
pants or anything.
I have my
I'm
tea.
wearing my
You haven't put your pants back on.
Crown Royal tighties. I say, run, little chickens. My friends are coming for you. Let's make that money.
Ooh.
Cha-ching. Everyone cheers.
Love it.
We'll let that, since we talked about influence points earlier, we'll let that be the first real influence point, since Saris's influence is because
Oh.
he's from here. You have the first influence point as someone from not from here.
Sweet.
Write that down on your sheet. 1 influence point. That can give you a
Influence
+6
point.
on
Thank
any
you.
roll in town that's diplomacy roll.
What am I
Uh,
getting?
And that means pretty much next time you need something in town, diplomacy-wise, pretend that whoever you're dealing with is someone who's at the bar tonight that thinks of you in a friendly way. So you get a bonus on that roll.
You want him over?
What's the bonus?
A plus D6. Or a +6, I'm sorry. This is plus straight up 6.
+6. Nice.
Yep, +6 on any diplomacy roll with anyone here in town.
You got them
As long as
points.
it's this town. It only works here in Erebane, so.
I'm trying to think of anything. I'm gonna ask Chaku what he knows about Helfric, the brewer of the strange brew.
Diplomacy.
16.
Okay. Chaco, of course, feels friendly with you, knows you. Will let you know that Helfric is known as the brewer in the sewer
Ooh.
and brews his beer underground, and has a reputation as sort of a madman,
Oh, all
but
right.
brews really strong drinks that are very popular.
Okay, that's fun.
Roll me knowledge religion.
I got a 4.
That's all you know then.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's
That
cool. I
adds
didn't
up.
know that. I didn't know that about Helfric. Makes me question what's in this strange brew, but I mean, only a little bit. It gets me feeling good, so I don't question it too much.
Yeah.
That's the point of the brew, to make you not question things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're this
Uh-oh.
buzzed. What's the question?
Uh-oh. Oh.
That's why they use it in the military. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, got him.
Can we go back to my
Zing.
perception check that I got the not natural 20 on?
Yeah. What you want to know?
I was just scoping out the bar while I was sitting around the fire, just to see if I saw anything interesting happening.
Oh yeah. I rolled high. That means you do. Complicated. Okay. You see some workers from the park in their park regalia, which is like mock armor, so it's like obviously fake armor. See some of those folks.
It's like cosplay armor.
Pretty much, yeah. It looks like really nice Dragon Slayer armor. It's got the Dragon Slayer emblem. It looks fancy, but if you look closely at it, you can tell it's counterfeit armor. It's mock. It would break very easily. It's not as nice as it looks.
The
A lot of them
scales are
hanging out here
drawn
after work.
on.
So there's a lot of them, like it is in fake armor. There are a lot of other merchants and stuff around, talking business or just shooting the shit about their families. Nothing important. There are, out of the merchants, some merchants talking more quietly than others. And with that roll that you rolled, I would let you notice that there are merchants definitely trying to conceal what they're doing.
They look shady. They're like,
Yeah,
On
they're
the
not
table
trying
looking
to. I mean, it's loud in here anyway. Like, not like you have to try to hide what you're saying. But there definitely are people like trying to.
they're going the extra mile.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to share that information with my fellow friends.
Mm.
then they also know this.
Well, you know, I mean, they could be talking about family business. I don't know.
Or their
They
own
might
business.
not.
It's
They
their
might not
business.
necessarily be up to any good, any bad. But I mean, if you go up there, check them out. Find
I'm
some
just
reason
gonna
to get
keep
closer
my-
to them.
I'm gonna keep my eye on them.
Would you like to snoop closer? You can always like move closer
Yeah.
and try to listen.
If you got an
Would the
itch
fu-
about something, go follow.
Would the fire pit be closer to them?
Mm.
No, it's farther. You're like that's kind of where you are. They're farther away than that's. You're able to see them being secretive, but you have to kind of like walk up to their table and find some reason to stand there. But these
Mm.
people have kind of made themselves less available. They're in less congregated areas, but you've noticed them doing that on purpose.
I'm just gonna sit from afar right now.
With a linguistics check, you might be able to try to read lips, but that might be the best you can do from as far as you are.
Well, hell, let me just try it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
You never know what you're gonna roll.
I'm gonna roll linguistics.
This is a roll that you have nothing to lose. You roll bad, you don't know
Exactly.
what they say.
no,
Yeah, you roll
never
good, you
mind.
do
I
it.
don't
If you,
wanna do it.
if you share this with me, I want to try to read their lips as well.
I shared it with both of you.
Yeah, I'm more of a mind your own
12.
business type of guy.
It's also not great to know their lips. You can see they're talking, but you can't make out what
I'm
they're saying.
nosy because I like stories. Oh no, I only got a 4.
You guys definitely there might be a secret over there, but you can't make out what they're saying.
I'm like, they said something about a rubber chicken.
You guys slurp up the rest of your soup.
I'd like to check the job board before we wrap up the evening. See if there's
Oh, the
anything
job
of
board.
interest over there.
Yeah. Any more fancy notes?
There are a lot of new jobs posted.
Okay.
I mean, there's another one of those similar notes like you collected before from the bureau.
From the bureau, yeah.
Someone's reposted another one. There are similar flyers for the Blinding Light Guild
Okay.
in Galbraith, the meeting up there. There are still job postings for the park, but there are a lot more crew member positions on ships posted
Okay.
currently.
Well, we're not going to take any of those. The Blinding Light Guild, I'd like to see what they're about. So it's like a meeting flyer or whatever.
It's a goody two shoes.
I know, but I mean, they're trying to do some good in the world. Like, they can't be
Maybe
I'm
that's
just
a front.
saying.
worth, not worth
Maybe your
looking at.
mom's a oh, sorry.
No.
What'd you say about my mama?
Honey just came out. I don't know.
Yeah, you can do a knowledge history, or that's probably the best one to know about Blinding Light.
That's a 16.
Your knowledge of them is also the history that you have within your tribe, your family, anything else you might have heard has been positive. They are a positive force throughout the world, traveling around doing good. Nothing bad can come from you hanging out with Blinding Light Guild as far as you're concerned.
I
Exactly.
don't mind doing stuff with them because it's heroic.
It might be worth at least
For
just
my
checking out. It's
stories.
just a meeting, right? What could
You got nothing to lose, right?
yeah, it's Galbraith.
Done.
As far as it's Galbraith, and as far as you're able to tell, like if you're willing to sign up for a altruistic cause to help them, they'll give you free passage to some part of the world where that's happening. So if you guys have an idea where you want to go, you might get a free ride if you agree to do some humanitarian work for them once you get there. Now, of course, once you get there, you could not do it and
Yeah,
then besmirch your reputation with the Blind Light Guild forever. But you might, if you get there and help them build houses or dig ditches or whatever,
Oh, it's like
help them
mission
out.
work.
I'm
Yeah.
digging down.
you get a free boat ride wherever you want to go, help them do what they need to do, and then you are wherever you wanted to be anyway. You might have to spend some time doing some work, but they will
Okay.
get you where you want to go.
Well,
if
that's
what
another
you're concerned
option. We'll keep that in mind. Maybe this boat ride is gonna be too expensive. Maybe they're gonna expect too much
Yeah.
from us, and then we can just be like,
Maybe.
"Fuck you guys, we're going with the blending."
If
light."
you're looking for a lack of gold spending, Blind Light Guild is the way to go. It will be
Yeah.
the least expensive. You might, like I said, I say least expensive, but then it'll cost you some other way. But
Time.
as
And
far as
labor
money
and-
wise,
Labor.
they will take you where you want to go if you agree to help them.
Well, if we keep chasing these chickens, I don't think we're gonna have to worry about money too much.
Yeah. Stacking that dough, that chicken chasing.
Yeah.
That's seems to be the way to make money. Gambling.
But we'll keep it in mind.
It's
any-
like a day's walk the other direction. So
Is there anything we could take care of in like an afternoon just to make a fast buck?
Here in town, no. They kind of have their own law enforcement. Anything
Okay.
else would be inside the park. There's no like quick, easy job unless you like. You'd have to get to know people here in town and talk to people. There's nothing posted on a board. You have
Okay.
to talk. You have to like actually talk to people, get to know them, find someone who needs a babysitter, someone
Sure.
like someone who needs like a ghost
Well,
hunter.
they're
Like, it'd be
live.
something,
Oh my
if you're
God,
looking for like
babysit guys.
if you're looking for like a job for the day, it would take a little
Babysitters
more than
club?
just checking the job board, I guess. It is possible, but
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. I'm gonna go sit back down. Finish off my drink. Have a good old time.
you guys can enjoy yourself. There's music at the bar most of the night. It seems to be like a round of musicians that take turns playing instruments and singing songs and doing popular tunes and such. So you guys are treated to an evening of entertainment, drinks. Everyone seems having a good time.
I want to practice my juggling skills.
Oh.
You can do that while you're here. Do you have a role for that?
I just figured
If
that
not,
might
it's
be
just
one of my
dexterity.
perform.
Yeah, performance, if that's part of your performance. Yeah. I thought your performance is haikus though. So if
There's,
that's
like,
just
two
haikus, then it
performs.
might just be dexterity because it's just
Oh,
Use
I
on
just
their
thought
hands.
there was like 2 perform slots. I didn't know one.
there are 2 performance slots, but
Good
looking
point.
if you look on your class, it doesn't say perform. You only get 1.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
It's 2 slots because you can learn more. You can obtain more in the game. It's possible to have more than 1. You only start the game with 1 though, I believe.
Keep practicing juggling. Maybe you'll unlock it.
Yeah,
Well, I got a
that's
1.
how you would unlock it. So you drop some
Not be
stuff.
your skill.
No.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you have juggling balls or what you'd be juggling. So you might just be like grabbing things off the table and trying to someone's potatoes. And like
Yeah,
you drop some.
potatoes,
You
that's-
drop someone's hot potatoes on the ground from not rolling very high.
Hey, you tried though, and that's the first step.
Yeah, you had a
Believe
good
in
time.
yourself.
I'm just like, hey, look what I might be able to do.
Yeah, everyone because you're a gnome, everyone still enjoyed watching it. That's the beauty of being a gnome is no matter what you do, everyone enjoys the show.
I'm weird looking,
Uh,
so it's something.
Yeah. It was a good laugh for everyone but yourself. Your hands are now like burnt, but everyone else enjoyed laughing
Oh, my pants!
on the hot potatoes.
Pants!
It'll pay off later. Just wait.
Oh, I grabbed
That
my
tiny
pants
man
out
in
of
his
the
underwear
fire.
dropped those potatoes, and they thought it was hilarious. And
No,
you made
it's
some
grabbing
friends.
the
Even
fire,
if like
yeah.
didn't go over well for you, everyone thought you were hilarious and thinks of you as likable.
Very
I wanna
slapstick.
get my pants out of the fire. Can I get my pants out of the fire?
Not in the fire. I just meant like near the fire being
It's
dried
too
Can I
late.
get-
because you're
Oh,
in your pants.
I'll get my pants now.
You guys can be fully dressed when you're ready to leave the bar at the end of the night, as buzzed as you are wont to be from drinking. But you guys are safe leaving the bar at the Golden Peanut.
Yeah.
Spent day 1.
That's a
Doing
good
what
day,
you
I
do.
think.
You have plenty more days to do more stuff. So if something didn't succeed today, you have tomorrow to try again.
Mhm.
So that's day 1 down. You guys want to head back to La Antra?
Let's wrap it up, B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on the way out,
Mm.
can I hold on just a second? I gotta look at something.
Look away.
Can I walk past that table of merchants and like drop something next to the table so I have to like pick it
Ooh.
up and maybe listen in at the same time?
The ones that were in the bar. You
Yeah.
want to try and roll me a bluff check to pretend to drop something to listen.
Okay.
Oh, your
How good
handkerchief.
you are pretending to
You
drop
gotta
something.
bluff it.
Well, I'm not gonna. I am going to drop something.
Yeah, but you're doing it to like
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
dropping something. You're doing it for like nefarious. You're not actually dropping something.
Right.
Okay.
You're pretending to drop something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Here I go. 7.
It's pretty obvious you dropped what you dropped on purpose, and they stopped talking. You can still try to listen with a perception check, but they pretty much stop talking when you drop your whatever in your hand in front of them.
Nope. I'll pick it up and walk away.
Yeah. You did your best, though. That's all you can do in D&D is roll and see what happens. You guys leave the bar. You're in the busy part of town, but it's quiet at night. A lot of the shops and the stalls are empty, and the shops are closed. People are upstairs in their homes or in their big, palatial estates and such. The docks on the other side of town. So you guys, this is the far east side of town. The poorer part of town. You guys leave the way you normally do, past the wall, past the slums.
I'm gonna keep my eye out for some shifty business.
There's some shifty business in the slums. Roll me knowledge local, though, Saris.
17.
There's some shady characters around, but those are guys you know. So you can easily give them, like, the hey sign. Like, it's, you know, they'll recognize you if you wave it. There are guys that would pick your pocket, but they're guys that you know are Kitsune from your hometown that are, like, hanging out over here. So you can give them you can wave at them if you don't want to be hassled, or you can stop and talk to them, but they won't rob you as long as you wave at them and they recognize you, kind of a thing. Which you think is possible. You're pretty recognizable. Yeah. Even your human form, they know what you look like, kind of a thing.
I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna turn a blind eye to it and try to skip through. You know, give them a little wave. I just hit that. I mean, who doesn't steal a coin or two from a rich man's pocket? They got plenty.
Did you want? You could do that when you were closer to the bar. If you want to do that before you got to this point, that'd be fine with that.
I'm good. I'm not casting
as long as
judgment on their actions.
Yeah, they're not after you. As long as you did away with them, they recognize you. They're not gonna mess with you with your friends because you're cool. So you guys can get out of that part of town fine. On the outskirts of town, there are some tents set up with fires burning. Either people just sitting around campfires or cooking or whatever at night. Roll history or perception, anybody.
I got a 17 perception.
23 perception.
I got 18.
All three of you rolled high enough. Ket may be the least so, but all three of you rolled high enough to see one of the groups around the campfire that you're going to pass. One of them is wearing an eye patch. So you're for three guys with large birds that you recognize. These are guys you've encountered before. You see them. And they're like all facing their fire. They don't see you. You're coming from behind. They're all around their fire eating dinner or whatever or talking. You recognize them as a group that has attacked you in the past.
Well, I know they got money.
Fair.
I mean, that was a few days ago. They might have already spent it.
Wait, it's just them, or are they?
There are other groups around, but that's the group you recognize. You see other groups around, but none of them are very close together, and you recognize that group. That's the one you're like, we know.
They're the ones that took them.
Let's leave them. They didn't take anything from us. Let's leave them be. They're just trying to make their way.
They tried.
They did try.
They could try again.
They tried, and one of them lost an eye, so I think they've already lost enough.
I rolled rule of perception, so they probably won't notice you guys, but just to be safe, everyone roll me a stealth to get by. As long as you beat 13, they won't see you guys passing.
I got a 12.
Oh, man.
Hey, if they start shit, then it's a different story. But if they're just sitting around a campfire, I'm not messing with
well.
You tripped.
You're going to lose the other eye.
Kep, you are tiny, and it's dark, and the stars are out, and you're in your element. You are, like, in the grass, invisible. But for some reason, your two allies catch their attention. They're going to turn and look. I'll roll to see if it matters. I roll high enough that they recognize you guys and like start yelling. They don't fire or get up from their logs or anything like that, but they start yelling when they see you guys.
What kind of things are they saying?
They're like cursing at you, you know.
I'm like,
they recognize you and see you. Kemp's disappears out of the grass.
I'm just gonna keep walking.
There.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep walking and throw my hands.
They're not getting up to mess with you. They're just cursing at you from afar.
Mm.
I'm just like cursing back, but like it's more like random gibberish.
To be fair, that's what they're doing sounds like to you also. You guys part ways from your former adversaries. They don't attack, but you have spotted them again.
It's random.
we
Get
back to
eyeball
launcher.
in there somewhere too.
There's a reason they didn't roll up.
At least
us.
I got both my eyes.
Oh.
Oh, burn!
Nah, that is a good burn for those guys, because one of them only has one eye.
Yeah.
You guys reach the outskirts of Launcher again. Of course, Saris, you don't need to do anything to pass through, but you can roll a knowledge local to know where the safest spot is.
I'll always try.
And so can everybody else. History, local,
11.
perception, anything you think might help you find the way into town without hurting yourself.
Yeah, 16 perception.
How'd you do, AJ?
11.
Okay, well. Courtney.
Natural 1.
Oh wow. So Kev, that was up to you then. What was your number?
I got 16.
All right, so you guys are gonna be in the right area. You guys you guys just left earlier today. You made it back in time. The sun's down now, so you know, like if you know anything, you've been here for a while now. You know that Adelaide has moved the entrance somewhere nearby. It's not far from this area because you guys have come back to where you left earlier today. It's somewhere around this area. So you guys are in the right area. Saris, of course, you have nothing to worry about. You can easily get back into town
I'm
as you
starting
wish.
to think that Saris has had these sandals for so long, it doesn't even really occur to him that.
Yeah, you don't think of that. So you can walk into town.
Yeah. I mean, I know you're supposed to look for it, but I'm just like, yeah, here it is.
Here, it's right here, yeah. Saris goes in. You guys are behind Saris.
Hey, man.
It's somewhere around here.
What? Why do you keep leaving us?
This way.
He's on the side of the thorns now. You're all alone.
Well, I have dark vision, so can I scan the area, see if I see a little area?
You can roll a perception check to try to look harder for the area where the secret hidey hole entrance is.
I'm just like, you gotta look at the moon.
9.
I'm gonna also keep searching.
Can't find it.
God. 4.
Yeah, you guys, you see thorns. You're
I
like,
started to yell,
Saris walked through so easily, and you guys you try to reach your hand in there, and you try to look, and it's just like thorn, 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 thorn.
Sarah! I yell for him.
And he's like, yeah, everything's fine over here. Come
Yeah,
on,
what?
We can't get through, you fool!
I'm over here.
You
Yeah.
just gotta
He,
wiggle.
he
You gotta
walks
wiggle
back
through.
Like, says, come on, guys. No big deal.
It's too late to be fighting with thorns.
Wiggle your body.
What?
You gotta get wiggly.
Get wiggly
You
with
can
it.
roll what's
A
not
wiggle
dex-
check.
What about nature?
It's a reflex save. You can roll nature or nature to figure things out, or reflex save to pass through and take half damage.
I'm gonna look one more time and then I'll go through.
Yeah, I'm like, it has to do with the moon. Look at the moon and then look at the
Yeah, it does
thorns.
change every day, but only slightly. So
I got 15 for knowledge, nature.
Okay, I rolled a 17 for perception.
all right. With that, I will let you guys auto take half. So if you roll a high enough reflex save,
Okay.
you can take 0. Because I'll say that if you beat that, then you take nothing.
no. I got 7.
So do we add our reflex to that roll?
Yeah.
Yep, roll an
Yeah.
edge reflex save. So you either take 1 damage or 0.
Yeah. 1?
Yeah, 1 if you
failed.
fail. If you fail, you
Okay.
take 1.
Oh,
You just
it's
get a
not
couple
bad.
thorns. It's not bad. This is like you get poked by some
Yeah.
thorns.
So I
It's
got
not
a
horrendous.
13.
Better than the first time I went
1.
through it.
So yeah, you take 1 damage from thorns. You guys do get into town though. You're back in La Antra. With just minor thorn damage. Very
Little
minor.
scrapes. Nothing.
Yeah.
I like.
You get in there, you pull them back out of your skin or fur or whatever you have.
I throw the thorns at Saris.
Sarah's like, no big deal, no thorns. He's like, yeah, I'll see the thorns every day. They never bother me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do think at this point he's at the point where he's forgotten that thorns can affect you.
I just think
Seems that way.
I think I'm right. I'm not very bright. I think
No.
I'm
That's like a Brer Rabbit thing. Like you
Yeah.
said, jumping into thorns, and like, yeah, if
It
they
just-
don't hurt
oh,
you,
my-
they don't hurt you.
my fur coat just
Yeah.
I'm good.
He forgets that it can hurt people.
Yeah.
But you guys aren't hurt very much. Just like one, like I said, one, like a little, it's a little bit of blood.
We don't I mean you
But
guys are
you're
probably the
I over exaggerate when I pull them out. I'm like, ah!
Oh, well, classic gnome.
you guys are the first non
1 point of damage is like 10 points of damage to a gnome.
Ah!
You don't have a lot of blood to lose.
died
Hurts
walking
so
through those
much.
thorns.
You guys are the first non-kitsune
I'm
that
sure for your story that'll.
have been here for the longest time. So I mean, me and everybody I know has like no problem getting through here.
True. They just know where the hidey holes is. And like I said, for you as a gnome, this makes your story even better. The treacherous thorns you have to cross through. This is
Every
for
day,
poems later.
A mile of thorns.
It's gonna go in your diary.
uphill and downhill, through thorns both ways.
You guys return to the hut of Saris, where your roommate, whose name I always forget, I want to say a Bobopo or something.
It's something
but it's
weird. It was the weirdest one that survived. The weirdest name.
I regret letting that guy live just because I can't ever remember his name.
Everyone else's name was so simple. Apora.
Apora. That's
Yeah.
That's like Sapporo. I should remember it's like Sapporo, but slightly different. Then I can remember it. Aporo. Yeah. So he's still there, taking care of the house. Everything's cleaned up. All of your dishes are washed. All that. So he's like basically free bubble. So yeah, but you guys return to the treehouse. Everything is as you left it and as you need it. You have access to all the supplies. You have access to the town's vegetable supply to eat for free, so you don't have to worry about food if you don't want to, and all that. You're taken care of. Back for another night.
I take my clothes off immediately again
Classic gnome.
and hand them to Bobo.
Yeah.
I say,
you
hey,
Also,
Bobo.
that's the gnome thing is to call people the wrong names. That's also totally fine. Call him Bobo. That's his name now. That's canon.
Be a dear and wash these for me, please.
Like Bobo would do whatever you say at this point, unless Saris says otherwise. He'll look to Saris for approval, but unless Saris shakes their head no.
I'm like,
I'm
oh
just gonna
wait,
give-
sorry.
I'm gonna-
And then I pull off my Crown Royal tighties, and then I hand those to him as well.
He's also, yeah.
These are most important to be washed.
Oh, natural.
Sorry.
Especially after night. Wink.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Kip kind of a dismissive look and just kind of go ahead.
Just do
And
it.
then I just like strut away.
They don't mean any disrespect.
There were empty cots here because Saris used to have a larger family, so you guys have rain in the whole house and plenty of place to rest up, eat up, walk around naked as you wish. You guys spend the night here. Anything else for the night? I assume. Otherwise, you'll just heal up.
Nah, I think it's I'm gonna go out on the little patio and just have a nightcap with myself. Unless any of you would like to join me, I'll be out on the front.
The classic Ewok style.
Yeah, the walkway around the hut. Oh yeah, it's total Ewok city up there.
Yeah,
I come out naked with my mug.
that's fine.
Be right back. I gotta
No
break
one
the
objects.
seal.
Well, go for it.
Feel that.
I lean against a ledge. There is one.
This. All right. So I have. This is gonna be a little moment of worship for me. I have a. We'll see if Balvin doesn't drink, so Balvin probably not even gonna join us. So I pulled out kind of a fancy little flask. It's not engravings. It's not like fancy metals or anything like that, but it's engraved. And I've given it a little shake. I'm like, come on over here, Kip. And I poured, I guess, just a little bit in your big old tankard.
Yeah. Nice. Thank you.
One of the wooden ones from your house?
Yeah, I'm assuming. Kep said you grabbed something on your way out, right?
Yeah, I grabbed a cup.
There you
Or a
go.
mug.
You're ready. You knew what was happening.
Yeah.
You had that gnome instinct. You
I
heard the
sit
liquor
down.
calling.
I sit down, my legs dangling over. And
There's like a rope, like
Yeah,
chin level. Yeah, you can like hang around.
Oh yeah, I sit down next to him with all my legs dangling over.
all the legs. You got extra.
I'm naked.
Oh.
Yeah. All three legs. I get what you're saying.
Wink. Hard wink.
Yeah. That's called an innuendo.
I was trying to be more subtle,
Yeah,
but okay.
I
It
get
was
it.
too subtle. It's too subtle.
You're not supposed to talk about it. You're supposed to just
Usually,
let it happen.
with me it means something else, but I mean,
Yeah.
now we're talking.
Yeah.
I'm naked.
So you
straight up.
guys are dangling over the edge. We get it. You guys are
Yeah.
hanging over the edge, drinking.
being best buds.
Yeah, broing out.
Yeah.
So this is the. I don't know if you have any. You follow a certain faith or anything, but this is a ritual I like to do in times of kind of turmoil, I suppose. I'm just sitting here by myself and kind of take in the village, the air of the forest that surrounds us, and have a drink. I'm glad you're out here to join me, to share this with me. No, cheers. Real cheers.
It was perfect time under the stars, and I say cheers to you and cheers to Desna. And I
Think. Oh
I
wow.
go to the
Doesn't
stars.
wow.
There we go.
Well, Double god power.
Right.
At this point, Balvin, you can be in the door. You went to the toilet. The toilet. You can
It's
come
just
to
a
the door and
hole.
witness what's happening.
Dumpster.
You don't have to join them or anything unless you want to, but you can see what's happening from inside.
I'm gonna go get my meditation on.
There you go.
You should remain inside.
Yeah.
Like, go sit down somewhere. All right, you're cross-armed, cross-legged,
Yep.
thinking silent thoughts.
Gonna clear my mind.
Don't let the monkey distract you. Meanwhile, you guys drink outdoors.
Yeah, we just shoot the shit for the evening for a little bit before heading to bed. Just wanted to have
You guys both did religion things, so roll me knowledge religion while you sit there.
5. Woo woo.
20, not natural.
Damn.
All right, Kep. You will get the impression from Desna that if you travel, it's important you go to Darling Metropolis and not Reyes.
Okay, Darling Metropolis and not Reyes.
Don't
Is
go
that
to
R-E-Y?
Reyes is R-H-E-A-S.
Okay, R-H-E.
Some people spell it R-E-Y-E-S, but they're wrong.
R-A.
It does
Wait,
get
say it
spelled
again. R-H-A-S?
R-H-E-A-S.
E-A-S. Alright, thank you.
R-E-Y-E-S is also acceptable, but only in some crowds.
Not.
Depending on which map
Yes.
makers you talk to.
I thought it was named after Hugo Reyes.
Yeah, well, that's why it depends which map makers you talk to. So, but in the part of the world you're at now, the most common acceptable way is R-H-E-E-S.
And
But yeah,
the other way people say it was what? Oh, sorry.
R-E-Y-E-S. Still pronounced Reyes.
Oh,
Still spelled-
same. Pronounced the same. Okay.
Yeah. So depending who makes the maps. It's like, Germany is also Deutschland, depending who you ask. Like, yeah, one of those kind of
Okay.
things.
Gotcha.
It's all about how you say it.
Well, I've sufficiently capped my night. I'm gonna head to bed.
Yeah. You guys can go to bed with that knowledge and whatever else you glean.
Well, that's-
And you guys have also grown so much closer over the past weeks or so. 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm finding a comrade in cups with Kep.
And also for your village, you've had these strangers here for a while, and they're the only non-Kitsune that have been allowed in the village, and they've been coming and going.
Yeah.
Apart from Malethus, comfortably enough that they seem welcome enough here. You guys have become staples in the neighborhood. You guys can rest through the night.
Staring at you. Yeah. Rest it up.
The next day, do you want to finish your smoke bombs or do other things? Or
I would like to finish my smoke bombs. Do you guys want to take a quick break? We're about halfway through the evening. If you guys want to take a quick 5-minute break, refill your cups, go take a bathroom break. Whatever. I'll
Pitch
talk about
that
the
Slash
giveaway.
die. The final die.
The last one. So if you haven't already, get in there! !raffle in the chat to win this awesome, recently kickstarted gelatinous cube, oversized D6. I can't really tell you the scale, but it's bigger than a normal one. There's like a little side by side there.
Smaller than the red box.
Last one, last chance.
Like this size
Yeah.
compared.
Pretty much.
Slightly larger die. That's all you have to know.
Slightly larger, yeah.
Still they roll the same. Like
I use them for my sneak
I like
attack
the big
damage
ones
dice.
that
dice
blind.
back quite as well, but they if you're gonna roll them, they still work.
Not this big though. This is too big.
Novelty dice
Yeah,
are
for
nice.
me.
That's nice for a prop though. Those kind of suck to roll, but they really work great if you're playing a game with a mat.
Mhm.
They work great for a prop.
That is exactly what they're supposed to be. It's supposed to be a figurine
An
slash
actual
die.
gelatinous cube.
So yeah, so you could put it on the battle map for a gelatinous cube miniature, or you could roll it in the dice box for a d6.
They're still fun to roll because they're huge and heavy. And
Right,
fun, but
so
they
clunky.
work great. They work best as props. For sure.
Exclamation point
I
rap!
like
I'll
the
get in on
plushie
it.
Ones too.
The plushies?
Yeah, the plushie. Well, I don't know if they do, but there's
Like
dice
the dice
you made
you
it.
hang from your
into
mirror.
plush.
Oh,
Plushies.
okay. I thought
You
you were
can
talking
roll
about
them. Actually, like D20 plush.
I want a
dolls
giant
looking
one,
ones.
like a
Yeah.
giant Nerf one.
I feel like D20 mirror dice, like like that used to be like a thing in your car, like dice in the mirror.
Oh yes,
Oh,
yeah,
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 yeah.
Like 20
yeah.
dice in the mirror.
Yeah,
Like, that's
I- If that's not
Yeah,
already a
so
thing, it
Oh,
really
maybe I
should
might
be.
make that.
A nice
You
level.
definitely should.
Not
Just
a
sew
bad
a bunch
idea.
of sew a bunch of
So many
triangles
things
together.
to make, though.
Yeah. Hang it from your rear mirror. Boom.
Yeah.
I did something similar in geometry class. I had to do, I
Verbal
had to measure out
copyright,
the
you did
shapes
it.
and then make them into a big shape.
Verbal
And fold them
copyright.
and cut them.
The
Across the board.
dodecahedron is a nice shape. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Yes, it is.
As soon
Pretty
as
cool
we find out who wins this last one, we'll get the rest of them shipped out. So.
I'm excited to know. I want to know who the winner will be and who the winner is.
Winner.
All right, I'm gonna fix myself a drink.
Me too, and it's tinkle time.
Yep, and then we'll be back in just a second.
Enjoy our slideshow of.
Oh, I was
animals.
gonna just let Courtney and Brian entertain for a moment.
Yeah.
El Corazon.
Leave it up to us.
There you go. Now it's up to you, Brian,
we
or I
do?
can throw it the
Okay.
BRB screen.
We'll supply comedic
It don't matter.
entertainment.
You got this. You got this,
No,
Brian.
we'll
Leave it
get
for me
clear
out.
the belly wrap. What do you got? You got topics, Courtney? What do you want to do? You want to do like a $20 million pyramid thing, or guess the word?
Were those Spanish cards?
Yeah, well, yeah, they're a
It's
lotteria.
hard to see with your background. You can't
Well,
see
they
it.
vanish. Yeah, I know. I have to hold them in like just the right spot.
Nope.
La Bandera, that's a flag.
Hmm.
The Bandera. It's a watermelon. La Sandia. These cards are fun, but I mean, I've had them because we.
Flashcards are really helpful.
We bought them when we were in Chicago, and this is like a thing. Lotteria is like a thing. But we used them in D&D. We had a character that was a chaos creature. They would sometimes fall asleep and wake up as random items. So this is what I would use. So they would fall asleep and like this is a La Botella. So they'd fall asleep and wake up as a bottle. Like
Nice.
I would fall asleep and wake up as a palm tree, or just like a way of like, oh, you fall asleep and you wake up as a random thing. El Borracho, which I feel like is the drunk. I don't remember what borracho means, but this guy looks like he's a drunk. So I assume drunk. Just context clues. El Camarón.
Mm.
Looks like a crawdad to me.
Yeah.
El Gorrito, which looks like a bonnet of some sort.
Hmm.
I wish my high school Spanish is not
Yeah.
great. That's about as far as Spanish as I ever got was high school Spanish. So
I've picked up Duolingo a couple times. I mean, I took
it's
Spanish.
a good thing to know. I mean, especially like, when we lived in Chicago, like I had a lot of coworkers that spoke more Spanish than English. It's good to know. It's good to like as a resource. And like I said, poquito. I can speak very little Spanish.
I mean, I
But
took
it's handy
Spanish,
to know.
one Spanish class, but mostly French in high school. But then I took Spanish at Trident, just one.
Mm-hmm.
But my mom, she dates a Peruvian, and he speaks mostly Spanish. And my mom.
That's the best way to learn those. Be like surrounded by it. So that
Yeah, my
helps
mom
a lot.
speaks fluent Spanish and French, so she's very. I wish I could do that.
It's
but
a skill.
I'm not around it enough.
I think like in America we have a tendency to give people shit when they like speak bad English, but like their bad English is better than your bad Spanish, so shut up.
Absolutely.
Like how do you know 2 languages? If not, like really like, calm the fuck down. Because you should know more than one language. As humans.
I agree.
I feel bad that my linguistic skills aren't like talk D&D. My linguistics roles aren't very high. Like I know a little bit of Spanish, a little bit of French, a little bit, little Latin. I know like the high school variety of each, but I couldn't have a conversation or like listen to anyone talk. Like Spanish is probably my best one. I'm not very good at that either. So
Yeah, at work I can get by a tiny bit with certain questions. You know
the words. Dog and cat.
Yeah, exactly.
Like words you need to know to get by.
Like I've had someone like bring a stray animal and like ask them where they found it. I could do that.
Yeah.
Or like if they're looking for a dog or a cat. Like
You can do the basic.
small-
That's something.
small
That's
or big.
so. But I think like is for people that don't speak English. That's the fact that you even try means so much. I think people in America don't get that because we have such like an isolated experience in a way that like Europeans, you know, they learn other language. They're used to like, oh, if you even if you're like British, you speak French. You know what I mean? Like that's like normal. It's most people speak French or Spanish. Like speak other, you cross borders, speak other languages. It's not weird or like frowned upon to understand another language. Whereas in America, it kind of like, how dare you speak Spanish? And that's like crazy. Like, well, why not? Like that's the language they grew up learning. What are you talking about? If they could say any English words at all, like congratulations, that's more Spanish than I know. So like, you're doing a good job. So yeah, then we should all be trying our best to communicate in these kind of situations. In any kind of situation, I think it's what's great about D&D. So we have the ability to roll linguistics and just try.
Yeah, Clapper, it's definitely way easier to understand it than speak it.
Sure. Well, that's like a thing too. Like I think even a lot of second generation immigrants whose parents speak a language and they don't. That's a I forget what it's called. There's like a word for it. But if you like understand a language easier than you speak it, like there's a word for that. Because it's a thing that happens a lot. Because I think it's especially in America, if you're taught to speak English a lot, especially like second generation immigrants, like their parents speak another language, they're forced to speak English, so they understand what their parents are saying, but like are afraid to speak it because they're afraid they'll say it wrong, or I don't know. So
Just can't connect it. Don't practice it enough. I mean, it's not like if you don't speak a language that you might pick up the pieces, but it's not enough to really have a conversation.
There's a thing where like you have 100% understand, where you can totally understand a language, but you don't speak it. I think it's like a second, third generation immigrant thing. It's a big thing. Like,
That's how I am with Spanish. I understand it way better
you
than
hear it. Yeah. Like
also, I'm very insecure about my Spanish, so.
I think a lot of people feel that way. Like, even if you grew up around it, like if you don't speak it a lot, like you might, what if I say something wrong? I think there's a lot of pressure.
I don't want to offend anyone.
Which I think like a lot of people in America don't get about people that don't speak English. Like that's like the pressure to say words right, and like people don't appreciate that pressure.
People make fun of them.
Yeah. But
I signed up for people at work because of it.
You
like
try to
I had
speak
a Puerto
Spanish
Rican
without sounding like a
they were like,
fucking
speak
idiot.
English.
I know every time I speak Spanish, I sound dumb as hell.
Yeah.
So So like that's all it is. Like you're also gonna sound dumb if you try to speak someone else's language. So like give them the benefit of a doubt the same way you would want someone to give you the benefit of the doubt, because they're trying very hard.
I know plenty of people whose first language is English and they can't
know that much. Like even
the
basics.
So a second language. Yeah, no one in America has any room. Anyone that's speaking a second language
that's a lot.
in America, like unless you speak two languages, you have no room to speak at all. And when someone's doing their best.
Agreed there.
I grew up with Ukrainian kids, and I grew up with Spanish kids, and all sorts. So like I know like that shit's hard for them.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to
And then it's even harder when people are making fun of them.
And have that dual, like, if your parents speak one way and your friends speak another way, like that dual, like, lingual household, like.
Yeah. Having to juggle all in, like, one day, too.
It's tough. Yeah. I'm glad I can just roll to be like, I understand Dwarven.
Yeah. God bless linguistic roles. Yeah, it's totally like, how well do I understand
I'm an expert in a dead language.
Dice figure it out. So, yeah.
I don't have to read that stuff.
Shout out to anyone doing the best they can to understand what we're saying.
That's all we're all doing. We're all just out there doing the best we can.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking cut each other some slack.
Yeah, right.
Be nice to everyone.
All right, let's get back into the game.
Right there. Share me some hundreds. We're back. Let's get back into the game though. We're back in the real imaginary world. You guys wake up. You got 4 more days till your
Can I be up way earlier than them and be practicing my forms?
Yeah.
Hear an echo again.
Your kata.
As long as you don't have to. Your HP was pretty high, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you can do that. You can sleep less and wake up more.
Appreciate that, Courtney.
Courtney, plug in, yeah.
Honestly, I know you don't like having headphones on. I like it. I hear everything much clearer.
I like it too, but sometimes
I don't like things on my ears.
I was wearing my ears were kind of hurt from my mask all day today at work, so
No, I
Ear
totally
fatigue.
understand that. Totally understand that.
Yeah. I'm anti-headphones. My biggest argument is that if I do it, Liz can't chime in with
You don't
Liz
do it
comments.
anyway.
No, that's a real thing. So.
I love Liz comment.
I do like the sound better.
That just sounds good. I mean, I didn't want to drill anything, but
For me, my headphones is like way louder than my speakers could never be as loud as my headphones are. I feel like.
no, I mean, it's a speaker right next to your ear. That shit can get
Yeah.
to be a little much.
The loud as it can be. So you guys wake up the next day. We'll say
Yeah,
Balvin.
I'm outside. I'm
Really, yeah.
downstairs, outside in the air. Watch
You doing some Tai Chi stuff?
I'm doing some poomsae.
Oh,
Poon what?
Waving your arms in the air.
what'd you say?
You don't want to know.
I'm expressing energy. I'm going,
Farting outside. Yeah.
practicing. Maybe
That's
I'm doing some spinning
that
back
partial thing.
kicks and stuff too.
Is she doing this quietly or were we like?
I'm not doing it that
You woke up
You
early.
guys
I'm
can
not
roll
trying to wake
perception
up the
checks so we
neighborhood.
can determine
Okay.
if it's quiet enough, I guess.
Oh, okay. What am I rolling?
No, just Kev
Oh.
and
Stealth.
Sarah
Oh.
check see if they hear you.
See if I wake up. They wake up. Okay.
Yeah, you woke up before them, like you said. So
Yeah.
let's roll see if they hear you doing stuff outside.
Oh, I'm rolling.
Yeah, perception, Kev.
Oh,
Perception,
okay.
Sarah.
I'm sorry, it was hard to hear.
No, it's okay.
It happens. Hi, Deets.
19.
You hear at least the breathing.
light
You hear the
sleeper.
motions. Whatever Balvin's doing outside, you hear the grunting.
Come on.
Did you hear it, Saris?
Yeah, let's see if I can hear it.
I don't know if you rolled.
Deets. 24.
Oh yeah, you hear it also. So you guys get woken up by it. So we'll say Balvin still woke up before you, but you guys get woken up by the sound of Balvin grunting outside.
I mean, it's not like these things are insulated.
Hiya! Some hiya noises.
We don't have any real windows, so we could definitely hear everything that's going on.
It's a
I start-
treehouse. It's literally a treehouse.
Sticks.
I start scribbling in my little notebook that I carry around everywhere with me, like a little doodle of a rat folk doing like little martial arts.
So
And then
make
I'm
for a
like
great story later.
writing some words down too.
You're doing like a word bubble thing. We're like, here's some
Yeah.
words I associate with Balvin. You're doing
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You're getting ready to write a poem later.
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
totally getting haikus
This-
ready for my friends.
The screen's
Oh.
all
Kale.
animal now.
He'd switch the stream. But she's
All
being
those
so
things.
cute. Okay, you can leave it right there.
That's funny. Your cat's doing stuff, and mine is too.
She's got her little paw hooked on the dice tray. Ah. Come on, give me a dice to roll. I bet it's
She's
good
like,
luck
"Play
right
with
now.
me.
no,
Who wants
Cats
to
are the best
play?"
entertainment.
she just laid right down.
She's so
I think
playful.
she's sleepy time in it. Oh, here it goes. Okay, anyway,
Cats come by.
Um,
We only had the possum come by.
it's not. I mean, it's not too early. You're fine. I'm gonna wake
Yeah.
up, start my kind of morning routine. I'm gonna
You
scoop
guys,
some water out of
because
the
your
bucket,
roommate
like wash
breaking
my
up,
head a
easily
little.
prepare morning vegetables for breakfast. If you guys want a morning veg platter,
I'll take some morning veg, some roasted maybe.
sure.
Roast 'em
I don't
up.
see why not. It's totally possible.
Heat them
to
up, man.
roast.
I mean, raw vegetables are okay, but then you cook them.
What's his name again? Your roommate, a Popo or a
Bobo.
Bobo?
A bobo. No, I have more respect
A
for that.
Bambalam?
Epora. I swear that is a name
Like
of a horse
Sapporo,
somewhere.
Different. Apora can prepare breakfast for you
Yeah,
guys. That's
come on,
fine.
Epora.
Yeah, you guys are good to go.
We're gonna put
You
the
still have
person
time
on
to
the
finish
menu.
your smoke bombs or start other things today.
Yes, I would like to go finish up on my smoke bomb.
Can you influence the children in the village to collect more supplies?
Oh, for sure. I mean, they collected all the smoke bomb supplies, so let's get them back to work.
What do you want them to collect today?
Enough supplies for 3 doses of. Let's go with itching powder.
Only diplomacy, but it seems like that
Alright.
would be possible if your diplomacy succeeds.
Yeah, come on, kids. It's like part of the greater plan at work. Let's, Teamwork makes the dream
When
work.
you talking to kids, I was writing a haiku in my little notebook.
I'm trying to
That's
get
in
them
my
together.
file.
I'm trying to get them together supplies for us. No worries.
Oh, okay.
22.
I came up
That's
with a haiku.
you
by the
can
way.
get 3 doses of that, but they won't be ready till tomorrow morning.
Well, that's fine.
But
I mean,
for
I
today,
can...
you can finish your smoke bombs.
Oh, okay. Well then,
I wrote a haiku for the morning.
I'll finish my smoke bomb.
Is
Unfortunately,
there more supplies to make more?
Wow.
did they get enough smoke bombs for Balvin to try again today before this itching powder?
Yeah,
Is ready.
there's enough supplies that Volva can make another smoke bomb while you guys finish yours.
Okay.
That itching
So,
powder will be
Captain
useful.
Sarah, you can roll to finish yours, and Balvin, you can roll to start a new one.
I got a 7
Okay.
and I rolled a 15 yesterday, so is my smoke
So
bomb
yours
complete?
is finished. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna keep my smoke bomb.
What was I
I was thinking about giving it to you, Balvin, but I could use a smoke bomb too.
They're handy.
I'll pass over that itching powder we try to make tomorrow to you, though.
What was I adding to it since I didn't have?
Your roll from yesterday, which I believe was a 16.
Yeah, or I think she's asking the what roll. It
Oh,
was alchemy, which is
intelligence.
intelligence. If you don't have alchemy, so it's your d20 plus intelligence.
Oh, so okay. Now I have a 21.
Well, that's good enough. You're good.
With my
Was
plus
the yesterday?
Yes.
That's enough.
Okay.
So you guys both finish your smoke bombs. So we have 3 total smoke bombs. Tomorrow there'll be stuff for itching powder, whatever we decided there'd be tomorrow. But for today, those are finished, and you're good. You're good to go.
Nice. All right, I got a smoke bomb.
So I rolled a 14. Do I get to roll twice for the smoke bomb?
You can
Okay.
roll. Well, you can roll once,
Okay, 14.
and then which you already rolled, and then still go to the bar early. You can take a 20 and not roll at all and go late. If you want to roll twice, you probably want to wait till tomorrow to roll a second time.
Okay, let's wait. I'll wait.
But that means you've got it partially finished. We can allow
Okay.
that. So.
What do you
Me-
have to?
You
You have
just
to
fail.
roll up to 20.
Yeah, to finish
Okay.
it.
Got it.
But if you rolled a 14, that's most of the way finished. If you roll below a 10, you can mess it up. If you roll a 1, you can totally fuck it up. As long as you don't totally ruin it, you're good. But you can have a partially finished thing going on when you guys leave the village today. But it'll be about happy hour when you guys are ready to leave the village again today with your done supplies.
I want to share my morning haiku.
Like
I
on
mean,
the walk into town.
Yes, with my
Yeah.
buddies.
let's hear it. A private
I rolled
screening.
it. Nice,
Say,
yeah. Go
oh,
ahead.
hey, I wrote a little haiku earlier about, I was inspired by your training, your personal training,
Just want to test it out.
Galvin.
Nice.
Let me know what you
wanna
think
share
about
this.
these verses.
And I show the, well, after I read it, I want to show them my little illustrations of Galvin. I don't know how good they're gonna
Graphic
be.
illustrations next to the poem.
Yeah.
It's part of your process.
Yeah, record
Yeah.
keeping.
Doodle and write, doodle and write.
Look at my stuff.
How is it?
I don't know how to gauge how well my stuff is. Should I roll to see how well I draw it? How well I drew my stuff?
If you want to, yeah.
It's up to you. You're the DM.
I mean, I'm into roles for everything, so I would always say yes. I'm
Okay.
like for something like this, I'm okay with you like assuming. Like if you know how well you draw, I'm okay with you assuming it. But if you want to roll,
If
I'm
I
okay with
roll
it.
real low, I'll do a quick
The
little.
roll will define it for the world, and I feel like that's okay.
Alright.
Or we could roll to see how we perceive it.
Yeah, well, it's something about the fun about thing about the world. Like
I
you
rolled
might
a
think you're really good
15.
at something, and maybe you're not. That's the beauty of it.
Rolled a 15.
Pretty good. That's above average for sure.
Alright, my haiku is Ret friend practices mornings of meditation. It is a new day. And I'm like, and birds chirp.
You
Inspirational.
guys can find that refreshing.
Yeah.
Dang, that was awesome.
That's a good
Yeah.
way to kick off the day.
Yeah.
Might bring
You
us
guys,
some luck later.
like I said, that's a 15. So as far as poetry goes, it could have been worse.
Yeah,
Could've
it's,
been-
it's solid
Could
though.
have been average. This is above average. It could have been below average, which is even worse. This was above average poetry. So
It's solid.
enjoy it as you will.
Thank you.
It's the best part of waking up.
There's
Kathy.
poetry in your cup.
Yep.
Ba-doo
there you
boo.
go. See, knew it. You guys can make it into town again. By happy hour with all of your alchemy and stuff. So if you want to go to the bar again or anywhere else, you're welcome to. Other shops, other homes, the dock, the park, etc.
Just curious. How much does like is there any kind of like magical item presence in this town? Is it even worth trying to bark up that tree, or
knowledge local?
Okay. 4. That's a very popular knowledge roll for me.
Yeah, you haven't seen anything like. You've only seen the junk like puppets, koozies, keychains, T-shirts, like the
touristy stuff. Exactly. Yeah. Okay.
Not
yeah,
that it doesn't exist here. You just haven't seen it. If it's
fine.
here, it's not well advertised.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. That's fine. I was just curious, kind of on a whim, trying to mix things up.
Yeah, you haven't seen it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's head to the tavern. Ha ha.
Tavern.
Well, let's back to the tavern.
You guys make it in time for the end of happy hour at least. So plenty of time to hit Fox in the Hen House.
Can I like get in there and get one round for my buds and my bud, tea and 2 ales.
You want the happy hour deal?
Yeah.
There's 9 minutes still in the end of happy hour, so you can do that for sure.
Okay.
We'll do with half price drinks. So for the 3 of you, we'll say it's a 1.5. So
I give them 2
1
gold.
5 silver. Yeah, for 2 gold.
2 gold. Keep the change.
That's with a tip.
Who's the
That's
bartender
fine.
tonight?
Yeah, who is
See,
it?
Oh, I rolled low enough. It's not your what's his name? Zaya.
Aw.
It's not Zaya.
Yeah,
It's
Zaya.
somebody else, unfortunately. But you
Is
can make
it-
friends with another guy too if you want.
Is it a different guy from last night, or is it the same guy from last night?
Same guy as last night.
All right. Well, this
We
guy.
didn't get his name.
I didn't. I was like, who wants to put in all the work of getting to know?
You can
2
diplomacy.
monsters? You know what? Cap. Go for it.
You want to ask the bartender's name, Kip?
You were the one that was curious.
Sorry, I was in the middle of
Maybe your
writing a
diplomacy is the
haiku.
best.
Lead the
Yeah.
charge on this befriending this new
I'm
bartender.
like, what? And I like look up from
Kep's
scribbling
constantly
in my
writing in
notebook.
Kep's notebook. That's the.
Yeah.
you look over at Kep's writing stuff. Huh? I was writing a poem. I was editing. You don't even know.
Oh, and I like write my last little word, and I'm like, oh, okay. Where look for the bartender or the bar, whatever they want to go by. I'm like, hello there. I try to get their attention.
What's your diplomacy total?
Oh, I gotta roll. Let's see. Do. Diplomacy. Not wearing my glasses, so it's a little. Okay.
Squint. Squint as hard as you can.
18.
Oh, that's great. That's Alda.
Alda, it's so nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's pretty busy. What do you need?
I think my friend here, and I point to Sarah's, wants to buy us some drinks.
He looks over at Saris. What you want?
Oh yeah, round for my friend. 2 ales and a tea.
2 ales and a tea coming up. 3.5.
What?
3.5
3.5
gold.
gold.
We didn't make it for cheerful hour.
Oh, sorry, man. You just missed it.
Oh, okay. No, I totally
Well,
understand.
like, wait, are you sure we didn't just barely made it?
Diplomacy.
Get it.
19.
All right. 2.5. 2.5. Just hurry it up.
Appreciate it. Get them 3.
Yeah. 3 gold on the counter.
All right. Yeah, you got your drinks.
To keep the change.
Appreciate it.
Oh, they will. You guys have your drinks. You're at the bar.
What's happening? What's going on?
Fox in the Hen House fights, or the Fox in the Hen House game is finishing up. You got 7 or so minutes left of that.
Yeah. I think
Crowd's getting larger from
tonight's your night.
workers getting off work at the stalls and stuff.
Let's mix it up. Yeah, let's get Kep in on this. Kep, come on.
What? To chase some chickens?
Yeah, it's 20 gold. Straight to the top.
Alright. I'll try.
You want to chase some chickens?
Yeah, I'll try to chase some
Kep
chickens.
jumps in there.
I take off my pants before I do because I feel it might make me lucky.
No, well, I mean
Can't
wind
hurt.
resistance too, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, grab a chicken.
Gotta be
Even
do
aerodynamic.
some
visually, I think it
stretches.
helps if you just
There you
pull
go.
off your pants.
I'm like doing some squats and everything.
I also like just to imagine that you're wearing, like I said, the Crown Royal diaper. I think is like a very good visual of what
But
Cap
it's-
has on. Like you have
but
like
it's fitted.
velour
Golden
purple
embroidery.
underwear on. It's like for some reason, like oh, you're only wearing underwear, but it's very fancy underwear. I feel
It's
like
super fancy.
yeah.
Crushed velvet.
And your name is sewn into the butt.
Golden embroidery.
Yeah.
We have some spare Crown Royal bags. We should make a pair of those and sell them.
Diaper.
I have some I can contribute. I think.
Yes.
After
So
everybody
kept
has
back.
all-
Get a Cupid doll and add the Cupid doll. Make some leg holes. Done. How much do you want? Do you want to bet anything before the chicken wrangling begins?
I got 20 on Cap.
There are 3 chickens running around, Cap. If you want to bet anything, you got 20 on it.
I got 20 on it.
I'll
All right.
I'll put 20 on it too.
Ooh.
On myself.
Oh.
Like that. So
Oh,
that's out there.
Leapy-eyed.
Here's my pencil. Oh, you're so lucky. 3 chickens. I rolled a 6, a 15, and a 17.
What do I roll?
Ooh.
What am I
You
rolling?
roll either sleight of hand or C and B to beat those 3 numbers. You gotta roll 3 times. If you beat all 3, you get 3 times. You get 60 gold, and so you spent 20, you get 60 back, so you make 40 gold
How many
both of you.
times?
3 times.
Okay, the first one I got an 8.
That's just enough.
Oh, second one I got a natural 20.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah!
So you're good.
Third
was
one
fast
I got a 13.
Uh-oh. The third one you fail.
Oh,
No!
Did you guys lose that 20 gold? So you both lose.
dang.
But you got 2 out of it. You got 2 chickens. It was still a good
Tried.
game most of the time. But you lost at the end. You could not catch the final chicken, unfortunately. You guys do anything at the bar for the night after chicken time hands out? There's just the normal bar crowd gets busier.
Is there not one more round for chickens?
There can be if you want to get in there one last time.
I think Cirrus, he'll probably
I'll
want to
try
drink.
one, let me try one more time.
I'm
Okay.
back.
You guys can both try one more time, and then we'll call after that. Who wants
This
to go
time
first?
I'm gonna take off my top as well, and now I'm wearing just my Crown Royal tighties.
All right, it's a 3 chicken game again. I got a 13, a 10, and a 1. So easy
Okay.
game.
I'll do another
Just
20 on
Sleight
this,
of
by the
hand or
way.
C and B's.
I'm gonna
First-
put in 10 on this.
All right.
I'm not gonna bet anything. I'm broke. I'm too broke, so
It's
you
alright.
guys bet all your money.
Come on, come
I'm
on,
just
come
gonna
on.
do the.
You got this, Cap. Woo! I say a little prayer to Caden Kayleen. And I take
Oh.
a good healthy chug on my ale.
Glug glug. Let's hope it works.
Yeah. Bless my friend Caden Kayleen. We are
Plus
in
the scroll.
we are in tough times
Are
right
we
now.
ready? Am I rolling now?
Yes.
All right. Oh, first one 5.
That's too low. You can't even catch the first chicken. Everyone laughs at you. They all
Oh!
laugh at you. Adam Sandler first CD joke. They're all laughing at you.
There's a penguin
so
in
yeah.
the crowd.
You can't even catch the first chicken. You're like a little gnome running around with your funny haircut and your funny makeup. You can't catch a chicken. Everyone at the bar laughs. You feel ashamed.
But it's good for a laugh.
Yeah.
So I learned, by the way,
Everyone
after
besides
taking-
you is having a great time.
After I took off my clothes, they learned that I also have my nipples pierced.
All 3 of them.
And my belly button. My belly button is actually
It's the whole,
dangling.
your whole front is all piercings.
Connected
You
with
have-
fine elven chain.
The
Can
belly
you have a,
button is-
yeah, the chain.
The
Yeah,
chain
also-
from the nipples.
You read
Chain
the
feel body
line because
piercing.
actually I was about to say the belly button one has a chain that goes 2 chains that goes down into
2 chains.
hooks to my Crown Royal bag.
They're like suspenders.
And that's it.
Keep up your
You got those
undies.
deep space 9 earrings too, where like one chain just goes up to your earring as well.
Oh shit! Who are the? No, never mind. Let's not go
Yeah.
down that
Let's
tangent.
not dwell on nerds.
Yeah.
You guys have made it through day 2 if you want. You can hang out at the bar for the rest of the night, and this is what's happened. And head back.
Oh,
You like.
I didn't finish my last 2 chickens. I lost the first one, eh?
Yeah, I mean it's done. It
Yeah.
got away. You don't get a chance.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Can I
Once you got missed one, it's good.
Can I squeeze in a try last minute?
Well, we finished all the chicken hunts for today.
Okay.
There's
All
no
right.
chicken.
That's fine. I'll get
Tomorrow,
it tomorrow. I'll get it
probably.
tomorrow. I'll get it tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. This is past the time for that now.
How's the tavern looking tonight? How's everyone?
80% capacity, pretty full.
Okay.
A lot of
all right.
locals, but there's a couple tourists. You know, your usual crowd. Not you guys have been here a lot. You
Anybody
recognize
making
here.
anybody making a lot of noise, grand gestures, or let's go the opposite. Somebody that looks really sullen. Either way.
There is a dwarf sitting alone.
Okay. You look like he's brooding.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is he drinking?
He is drinking.
Okay. What's up, Alvin? You were gonna jump in there.
Yeah, I was just gonna see if those merchants were around, looking shady, talking to themselves quietly again. Or
There are a lot of merchants in a lot of the booths doing merchant conversations, doing secret deals and stuff like that at the bar, of course.
But nothing overly suspicious.
There are definitely suspicious things going on. Not overly suspicious, just normal suspicious. The things they're doing do seem to be business related. They're not doing anything that's like outside of the realm what you would expect. They're doing shady business deals though here at the bar. For sure.
For sure.
Yeah. A lot of merchants are here doing, underhandedy things. As it benefits them.
I would like to approach the bar, order 2 shots of strange brew, and then approach the dwarf. The sullen dwarf.
Fair.
I'm gonna make a trip to the restroom.
In game and in real life.
Both.
IRL.
Yeah. Like both of those happen. Right now, strange brew is 6 gold.
Per or for the dose?
For both.
Okay, yeah, I could do that. We're gonna make a new friend tonight.
So 3 gold each. So yeah, you can do that.
I'm gonna
Go see the dwarf.
I'm gonna approach the
Sitting
dwarf.
alone.
Is he sitting at a table?
That's a booth, but yeah, he's alone
A
in the
booth,
booth.
okay. I'm going to approach the booth. I'm gonna set 1 shot in front of him, and I'm gonna say, "You look like you could use a fine, strong drink." And I'm gonna kind of gesture at him with my glass, sort of in like a cheers fashion.
Diplomacy.
Let's do this. 22.
He seems startled by you, but grabs the drink and quickly chugs it down and says, "Are you Volman?"
Volman? What's a Volman? And I down mine too.
I'm sorry, I'm waiting for Volman. If that's not you, I don't mean to bother you, but move along. I'm waiting for Volman.
You passed. I am Volman.
Bluff check.
We might have to get. We might have to cheese it. Okay. Oh, all right. That's a 13.
I rolled a 20 not natural for sense motive.
Ah!
He doesn't believe you. You're not Volman.
Oh, I
I'm
thought you.
looking for Volman.
I thought you said you had vermin.
Bluff check. That time I rolled a natural 1, so probably get away with it.
I got significantly better, 18.
Yeah. I don't know natural 1 sense motive, so yeah, he thinks you must have misheard him. Oh, sorry. He kind of like shoos you along.
Oh yeah, it's no problem. Anyway, enjoy your drink. I hope he shows up. I'm gonna go back to my table, but then I'm gonna keep an eye on him.
Yeah, and you know who he's looking for.
I do.
You could always send one of your associates with a fake name. Now they know who he's looking for.
Oh, fucking perfect.
Yeah, shitty DM move there, but
No, it's okay. I like sometimes that you like pepper in. You could try this. It's up to me if I want to try it.
Yeah, you don't have to try
I
it,
have
but
to try it. I'm gonna go sit back down. I'm gonna go Balvin. The guy over there. Shit, I already forgot who he was looking for. He's waiting for somebody. I should have wrote the name down.
It's that drink.
Anyway, just go over there. Tell him you're who he's waiting for. If you want.
Okay.
It'll be fun.
Who's he waiting for?
Varnon.
How about I just sit there?
Just go
It's
up there and sit.
try.
Ooh, yeah, I like that. Just go in and sit down, and then just give him like a nod and a wink.
You better have my back
Wait,
if you're
does-
putting me up to
Am I
this.
here?
He
Am
already
I
knows
hear-
me.
Am I hearing all this?
Of course, yeah, you can be there for this.
Does he know what? Does he? I say quietly. Does he know what race this guy is?
I didn't get that far.
You don't remember
Oh.
his name,
I was immediately busted when I tried to lie, and I just got out of there.
and you don't remember his name.
Roll. You can look over there, glance with a perception check.
Yeah, I think his name was Varnon. Because I'm. Yeah. But don't say, hey, my
Sure
name is.
it's-
Be like,
are you
hey.
sure it's not Vernon?
No, that's too normal of a name.
Terrible.
Perception is a 28.
It's a dwarf sitting at the table.
Yeah, he's a dwarf, but I don't know what the race of the person he's waiting for is. I don't think he knew either, unless he's waiting for.
Yeah,
him
he
and I
seemed
just
like
assumed.
he thought you might be it
Yeah, he thought I was the guy.
until
Well,
you said you weren't.
let me get myself away from you so he doesn't think we're associates.
I
Yep.
was about to say it. We
As soon as
we can't pretend to be that person. If
I'm
as
gonna
soon as
act
Balvin
like I
says
was-
that, I'd like I just walk up to the block because you've got a very good point.
Yep. I'm
Like,
gonna take my tea
Separate.
and sit by the fireplace for a moment and watch. Dude, man, this dwarf.
Perception check.
$11.
Other than the fact that he's sitting alone, you don't see a whole lot. I mean, it's busy at the bar and he's sitting alone, so that's the main thing you notice.
And it doesn't look like there's anybody around that's about to walk over there. Does there? Is there?
Ooh, I'm gonna try to
There's
get.
a crowd around his table, but no one sits down with him. But there's people around the table, of course, like right next to it. It's a
I'm gonna-
very large crowd.
I'm
No
gonna
one
try
sits-
to get Balvin's attention with like a.
That should work, I assume.
I mean,
Yeah.
Well,
I
I'm
look
trying to
at
make it
her.
discreet,
I don't know
but-
for sure how well it works, but
and then
I assume you guys are close enough that works.
I give Balvin like the eye and I give him like a little.
Linguistics hand motion.
Yeah. Give him a drink. Go over there. That's what I'm trying to.
Oh, you think I should order him a drink, eh? I don't know. I don't want to use the same move you did.
Okay. I'll just,
I
like,
all of a sudden
get him
just
drunk,
get
I
up
don't even know.
and I trot over there
There we go.
to the
Cap.
table
Man of action.
and I lay across the table and I start
Ooh.
doodling in my notebook while looking at him and then doodling and then looking at him. So I start
Mm.
drawing the gnome while laying on the table in front of him.
Diplomacy.
He's a dwarf. Very bard.
Oh, I got a natural 20!
The dwarf
Dang,
looks at you and
two.
says, Volman? You must be Volman.
There we go.
If that's what you want me to be, and I continue to doodle.
Whoa.
I finish my doodle and then I show him.
That's exactly what I want.
I rip the page out and I slide it to him.
He takes it and winks like he understands and folds it up, puts it in his pocket. And
I
he,
like noodle into a chair Just sit
Yeah,
regular.
you're on the other side of the bench now. On the side of the...
Yeah.
He sets a sack of gold down the table.
Oh shit.
I swipe it towards myself and then tuck it into my clothes.
He says, "Do you understand our arrangement?"
I say,
Oh, no.
I do for the
Oh.
most part, but I want to make sure we meet eye to eye. So please, detail, make sure you have all the details correct for me.
Well, I don't know how much I can say here, but I want you to sink, wink, wink, the ship, wink, wink.
Oh.
I look around and then I crawl across the table and I whisper in his ear, "Which one?"
Diplomacy.
Oh shit!
Such a good move.
Oh, sorry. It's 21.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Von Cloud.
And I whisper, "And after it's done, do I have to see you
Reward.
again?" Okay. Here again?
Yes, of course. Volman.
And I crawl back across the table, back into my chair, and I nod, and then I get up and walk away.
They wink.
Ow. I'm walking over to Cap instantly.
I'm keeping my distance.
There's a big crowd, so you guys can mingle as you wish once once Cap is in the part of the crowd that's too thick to obscure the vision of your new ally or enemy.
I
Who
decide
knows?
I decide it's time to leave the tavern just in case.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do that.
Or get mixed up in any nonsense.
Right, yeah.
You guys escape
immediately.
for night 2.
We're out.
What if he chills there and the guy shows up?
That guy will show up.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
That's the
leaving.
problem. Sooner or later, the actual Volman's gonna show up.
Unless that dude left too immediately.
So that's what, you gotta get back here to leave, thinking that he already talked to you.
We're out of here.
I wanna go back to where, safe home. No, home.
I'm gonna be
You
like,
guys
so.
can leave town. It's gonna be storming when you leave.
Yeah, the storm
A
continues.
rare occurrence for you there, Saris, but it's actually raining on your way home.
It's
Usually
refreshing
when you're
though.
home, the rain is on one side or the other of you, but tonight the rain falls on top of you and your allies.
I've had a little bit to drink. My skin's a bit warm. The cool rain feels good. I kind of like it.
You're not anti-rain.
I'm not anti-rain. I live in the woods.
No.
The
Yeah.
whole time
you
I'm
know.
hugging my chest. Close.
Rain stops by the time you guys return to the treehouse. It slows down to like a drizzle. You guys
Cap-
can, rest there.
Do you tell us about your encounter?
I do. I pull out the giant.
How
or
much
whatever
money?
it was, the sack of coin.
What was the guy's
my-
name? Volman?
He thought I was Volman.
Yeah, the sack of coin has 50 gold pieces in it.
50? For sinking a ship? That must be a down payment. There better be a big payday.
He did say that there was more for after the job being done.
I take it you just share all the info with us.
Yes,
'Cause
I
then
do.
in character I can
anything
recall
that you
everything that I
heard, you
remember.
can share.
Okay. Sink a ship. What was the ship's name again?
It was Van Claude.
Van Claude. Wait, that was the glass ship.
Yeah.
That's the glass company.
Yep. So
Knowledge local Saris.
Oh,
Knowledge
shit.
Saris.
That guy, there must be some dirty dealings going on with that other glass company, probably. Who would benefit from a sinking of a Van Claude ship?
You can knowledge history, knowledge local there, Saris.
Yes.
wild suggestion here. I
10.
think we should do it.
You don't know a lot. You don't know a lot with a 10, but you know that Von Claude Trading Company has a lot of ships. You see a lot of Von Claude
Yeah.
trading emblems on a lot of stuff. They do a lot of trading in the town.
Can I quick knowledge to remember the name of the other company?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's history or local. Probably.
That's another 10.
So I read that gnomes can change their appearance and such. Like they
With
often.
disguise checks. Yeah, you could change your hair and makeup.
Yeah, I want to like after tonight. I want to change how I look.
Different
Just
guy.
a bit.
Bleach your hair.
Would you want to change your hair, your makeup, both? Your clothes?
I think I'm gonna change my hair and makeup.
Your full pony
More
boy.
or just colors than anything.
Just want,
Everything's gonna be reversed.
Like alternate the color scheme you got going on?
Yeah, alternate it.
Change your makeup?
Yeah.
Flip them out? That's
Even-
possible.
Yeah.
Roll me a
I'm
disguise check
I'm
to
just
do
a
that.
totally different gnome now. Disguise.
I already forgot the guy's name again.
Volman.
I got a 17.
And that's how good your makeup is. Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm supposed to
Above
be
average.
Listen, I don't know if we should just sink some company's ship. I know they've got a lot of ships and we can make some money. But I think maybe we just
I
steal
had
this
no
gold
intention.
and call it a con man's ruse for the evening and cut our losses and run.
Let's hope you never run into Volman, because Volman has 50 gold back.
We could
Well,
always turn him into authorities as well.
Do you know? I don't even know. Do I know a Volman?
Knowledge local?
Come on, baby. Oh shit, 16.
You do.
Who is Volman to me anyway?
I keep thinking Voldemort.
Volman's another kitsune that you know.
Is he up to no good?
No boy.
He is a kitsune that's part of the crime wave here in town. I don't know if that's like, I don't know what you would consider no good or what, but
Well, you know what I
he
would.
does
I mean,
crimes here in
yeah.
town.
are they more serious crimes, or is it just like petty theft?
I don't know if you call it petty theft, but definitely there's
Is it
theft.
grand larceny?
He steals things.
Okay. I mean, I'm not against stealing things.
Yeah.
Unless it's from poor people, even.
No. That's where I draw the line. You don't steal from people who need it more than you do.
I mean,
What if
Volman
he's
seems to be
using-
stealing from a rich merchant company, so I don't think
Yeah,
he'd feel
they're
any less.
fine. They're fine.
Oh, okay.
Let's burn their shit.
It's another
down.
kitsune, though. You know it's a kitsune.
This is.
Cat's messing with me.
They've got insurance on these fucking things, so
Yeah,
I mean,
Right? FDIC.
Real quick,
yeah. If you want to burn this ship down, let's do it.
is the Van Claude ship the one with the cheap glass or the expensive glass?
They have a
Cheap.
quality glass at a good price. That's what I bought a
that
dozen
was-
for, by the way.
Man,
I have a
why
whole
are you gonna
case
take
of them.
out the underdog?
Well, I mean, obviously, I think it's the second company I can't remember the name of is probably trying to like cut them
It's
under.
the rich stealing from the poor.
Oh shit, you're right. Let's burn one of the other ships.
Look up the other
Well,
trade.
now we got this 50 gold.
Yeah, but that's ours. We already have it.
Yeah,
I can't
I'm
do
just
anything
saying.
about that.
We don't need to collect the rest.
You don't know a whole lot, but you do know that both the Von Claude and the Furpo brothers are well-known traders in town. Both are pretty well-established traders.
Is the Furpo company known for doing underhanded business like this?
No.
No.
Furpo brothers are known to be honest tradesmen. They're, bring in quality crafts.
Okay.
If you're looking for someone that was underhanded,
Mhm.
actually the Von Claude family is known more for
Oh.
trafficking in lower quality goods and doing more shady business dealings and stuff for profit.
Mhm.
So the Von Claudes are okay.
The Von Claudes are more for profit. The
Yeah,
Furpo
but I mean,
brothers are
that
more
doesn't
for-
necessarily mean they're up to like bad things. It's just
There's businessmen.
they're business people doing business.
They're importer exporters. They're bringing
Yeah.
in goods overseas and trying to make a profit. So yeah,
What if they wanted just an idea? What if we gave them information about this gnome trying to set their ship to the
Okay.
That'd be valuable.
to sink their
Let's.
ship? If they, if we,
corporate
put a
espionage
price
stuff.
on that, yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
I have another option.
Sell information.
Just cut and run. Let's just take the 50 gold and call it Dunsies.
Nothing wrong with taking 50 gold.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because
we might
by the
not want
time
to get
we-
involved in like some deep
we are not going to be able to collect on the second payout because by the time we've done
you're
the
not the
deed,
person they were looking
we're not Volman.
You're not Volman.
Right.
And that will probably be figured out by the time we finish with this.
That's what
So let's just
maybe
take our
just
50
sell the
gold.
information instead.
Can
I mean, selling
venture to a
information, yeah.
different bar tomorrow?
Probably
Sure.
wise to do that. That way
Play
you're
a
not
little
blind.
low.
Mm.
Yeah.
Have to stop
I'm down
doing
for
the golden
that.
peanut for a couple days, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next 3 days, try to avoid the golden
I
peanut.
did not expect that to go as it
We
did.
made 50 gold though.
Go to the
so-
bronze peanut or the silver peanut, maybe. But
And then we've
Silver
got-
peanut.
I mean, I'm not above some con man
It's like
stuff.
here in Chelsea when they have the two stripper clubs next to each other.
same.
The silver slipper and
That is
One's
not
a
even
cabaret,
Kelly's
the
not
other one's a strip
even.
club.
That's real
I'm
life.
not playing. I'm delivered to both of them.
Look, strippers need pizza too, so
They do.
That's
They need.
right.
They
They
need
gotta
their
eat.
Always remember
energy.
that.
They need their energy.
we got a carbo load sometimes.
I want some pizza now.
Yeah. Why did
Oh,
someone
God.
say the P word?
Why do that? Okay. Yeah. Let's get out of here. Let's go home.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry.
I think we're home. That's where we
Yeah,
were.
we are home.
Yeah,
Um,
you're safe for
We're
the
trying to
day
decide
until
what
tomorrow.
to do after this.
Ooh.
That's what we're trying to decide.
You can rest up the next day and do the, repeat your routine, make some stuff from materials.
Oh,
go
we
to
should-
a bar.
We should have the itchy powder.
Mm-hmm. Tomorrow we should have some itching powder ready to go.
If you have something undone, you can finish it. If you have something new to start, you can start it.
I've
with your
finished all
rolls.
my projects. All right.
Do your
Yeah.
rolls, and whatever happens, happens.
Let's do this next day. Itching powder. Come on. What are we looking
So-
for? What's our?
Alchemy, if you have it. If not, it's intelligence.
Did you want me to do that so you won't be affected?
Oh yeah, this is something that could go wrong.
This
I
can-
will.
Well,
I will.
Only if
ass-
you
also,
fail.
I
It
will
only
assist
affects
you
if
on this.
fail, but it won't affect her if she fails. It will affect you if you fail.
How? No, you know what? This itching powder stuff. I know it's not gonna last that long. It's not like a
First thing
debilitating
that happens, you just
thing.
itch a lot.
I just itch a lot. Yeah, I'll do my own thing.
Just don't roll below a 10, and especially don't roll a 1.
Oh yeah, well then we're good though. Okay,
Like,
yeah.
1's the worst thing you can roll. Below a 10's bad.
We're awake. Apora has already made us breakfast. I'm
Yeah.
sure Kep says something
eggs and
borderline
waffles.
offensive to them, and then we go do. Well, maybe not necessarily offensive, but
Kev is offended that you think Kev is offended. Why am I offended?
You've been in this person's
I'm
house for like a
offended
week and a
you
half,
think
and
I'm
you don't know their name.
Just a no.
And then we go do our thing. I got a 7.
So no, right? Unless you're
Yeah.
adding something.
Nope.
Yeah, so no.
I've made a 7 progress on a 10 itching powder.
Yeah, and that's below 10, so that it's not enough to totally fail. You're not going to waste the ingredients, but you're going to be a little itchy.
Oh man.
all right, I
Uh,
finished.
I just
the
wasn't really
others.
good
It's
at
going to be
it.
that. You're going to be like scratching your neck, scratching your elbow. Not enough to affect you, but enough to be distracting.
Can I continue on it later?
Of course.
Okay, and it's a 7 out of
20. 20
out of
is
20.
totally
Okay,
yeah,
gotcha. Okay, that's fair enough. Got it.
Yeah.
I finished my smoke bomb.
Got another complete smoke bomb ready.
Nice.
Yeah, I rolled a 19. So.
Yeah, that'll do it. No matter what. Yeah.
I put my smoke bomb in their inventory because I don't want to hold on to it. You guys can hold on to it.
Oh no, give it to Balvin. Give it to Balvin.
All right.
Ooh,
Balvin.
I got
Balvin.
3.
Balvin.
Balvin,
Balvin
sorry.
with a B.
It's not ball. It's Balvin.
Balvin. Like
Balvin,
Calvin,
right?
but with a B. I
Like
got you.
Balvin,
Get your-
the Simon,
right?
the Theodore.
Balvin. Sorry.
I messed up your name too, Saris.
You got it. Nailed
Okay,
it.
just
Like-
making sure.
Saris, like more than one Sarah. Balvin,
Yeah.
like Balvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what Kep is short for, but guess that's a three-letter name. How hard is that? You guys can figure it
It's
out.
a name I've used in stories
Yeah.
before.
It's a good name.
Get in step with
Solid
Cap.
three-letter name.
A lot of my characters' names start with K.
I wonder where that comes
Karen.
from.
Solid
I'll be
confident.
right back. That's true.
Yeah.
Be right back. You guys go ahead.
Yeah,
I
you
think
guys
Sen,
hang
I
out.
think
in the-
Sen was the
the
only one
house.
I had that didn't start with a K.
I like a good. I tended to use a lot of the same name structures myself. I tend to build them from the same place. Once you have a good name idea, it's fun to run with. Yeah, you guys. It's another night in the treehouse. Do whatever you like. Get some snacks. Hang out. Do your potion-y / smoke bomby things.
I'm gonna do some meditating underneath the stars.
Super
Try
easy.
to
I'll
connect with like Desna.
Ooh, roll me knowledge,
spiritually.
religion.
Oh, 7.
You don't know a lot, but you know your god wants you to travel north. You need to leave town and go. You want to travel. You know that. That's
That
pretty
makes
common
sense.
for. That's pretty common for gnomes
Our
and
last message
followers.
was-
Can't stay in one town too long.
Since
You're ready to
There's
go north.
there's lots of spiritual energy going on, I'm gonna just pray to my god. But not ask any questions or anything. Just, talk to my god.
Do some motions, say some words.
Yeah, maybe wish that my brothers are well off and taken care of.
Oh.
Can't hurt to wish.
What was their names again?
Malvin? Malvin? and
No,
Calvin.
Galvin and Calvin.
Yeah, they have rhyming names. Yeah, so roll me religion or diplomacy to talk to your god.
Let's see.
I'll be right back. I gotta also hit the restroom.
Fair.
Okay. 8.
No reply. But you do a prayer, but you hear nothing back. Definitive. But you say your piece.
And I'm not really. Is it Euron?
Is that your god?
Yeah, I just don't know how to say it properly. Euron.
Say it however you want. It's your religion.
Okay, Euron. Urine.
You say it. However you want to say it. It's your life.
Okay. Urine. Euron.
You could.
Yarn.
People all around the world say it differently. I don't know. It depends where you're from. That's like a location thing.
While I'm praying, I'm like rubbing the coin of my god, the ritual
Lucky
coin.
coin. Yeah.
Mhm.
You have a gambling god, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. You can do that. You can even flip it if you want.
Now flip it.
Flip it. Do you want to ask a question when you flip it?
No, not
Heads
today.
or tails? Just want to flip it and see what happens?
Yeah, just see if it lands on.
Flip it.
Bop it.
Pop it.
How do I flip it? Flip.
I flipped it for you. It landed on heads.
Oh,
Whatever that means to you.
is that that must be the open hand side.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you interpret that however you like.
Okay.
Mysterious.
Read into that. Any kind of symbolism you feel like you need to read into that. But yeah, you guys are on the point where you can leave the house for the day. You've done your upkeep and your bomb makings and such, smoke bomb makings. You want to head back into town for what's it,
Sounds
day
so
2?
casual
day
about
3?
it.
Yeah,
Bomb
yeah,
makings.
We haven't gotten to anything yet that is going to require a vial. No one's finished their itching powder, have they?
So we've
I
gotten
didn't-
part of the way through 2 itching powders, and that was about
Okay.
it.
Just making sure. All right, I want to keep track of the vials that I have left over.
So it'll be another day before any itching powder goes on.
We're good.
Just want to go into town again and drink some more?
Yes, but we are this
we gotta-
time we're gonna hit a different tavern.
Right, yeah.
Not the
don't-
golden peanut?
Not the Golden Peanut. Let's go to a different spot. Let's go to the spot that I like to go to when I like to mix things up. I don't know what that is. Let's find out. I got a 12 on a history or a local check.
Yeah. The golden grape.
The Golden Grape. How many taverns are in this town?
Several.
Are they all the Golden
They're
something?
all golden food names.
Okay. Yeah, let's go to the Golden Grape. It's like a nice little hole in the wall place. Not gonna be too busy. Not as
What
busy
about
as
the
the
golden banana?
Golden Peanut. No, there's no Golden Banana. That's ridiculous. But there is.
Someone go to a bar called the Golden
I was
Banana.
like-
There's the Golden
The
Rhubarb,
golden
the
peanut,
Golden
sure.
Donkey.
The golden grape, maybe.
I go to all of them.
Yeah, let's go to the
One
Golden
around
Grape
Why
around the
Tavern.
corner from the other.
Why Why not?
Pub crawl.
I rolled high enough that when you guys go to the Golden Grape, there's someone that recognizes you that is aggressive. Roll knowledge, history, Saris.
What kind of things is he aggressing me with? And 17.
There's
Jack.
two guys at the bar who want to start shit with you. They're guys you know from back home. They're in their human disguise, of course, because they're here. But it's two kitsune in human form that for some reason have a problem with you. They don't like you, and they're like starting shit, talking shit. You can tell they're gonna be a problem for you if you hang out here.
Is it like a from home or it moved away from home?
You knew them growing up at home, but they've been living here for a couple of years. They've been living in town, not back at Erebane or back in La Entrepreneur. They just live in Erebane now.
I'm gonna stay. Let's stay. Let's not let these chumps.
They start trying to
Run
start
us off.
shooting you. They puff up at you, and you just like walk past them and go to the
Yeah,
bar.
I'm just gonna get my drinks. Me and my friends are here to have a couple of ales and
Yeah,
good
the
night.
three of you go up to the bar. The two guys are like right behind you, like sort of lording over you while you order your drinks.
When I walk past, can I make sure that they can see me kind of like with my brass knuckles on my hand? Can I like flash them? But
That
like,
sounds like an intimidation check.
just
Yeah.
like I'm
Move
prepared,
aside.
but not
Yeah,
like
Roll me
doing
an
anything
intimidation
at
check
them.
to see if it's enough to like flash your knuckles at him. See if that scares him off.
No, it did not.
Flash the nuts.
I
You
got a
guys stop
5.
at the bar. Well, you guys are pretty short, so you jump up on some bar stools. Your legs are dangling there. You have two guys behind you looking like assholes.
I'm gonna get the bartender's attention. And are we here for cheerful hour? Or
It's
did we
really
miss
not
it?
for cheerful hour. You
All
guys did spend all day making stuff, so yeah.
Does this place have any specials?
Yeah, similar to the other place.
All right, I want 3 rounds of ale, and what's the strongest booze you got?
They have some pretty strong elven ale.
No, I meant like, you got some like crazy strong liquor or something.
Yeah, like the spirits.
15. Yeah, the stuff you don't tell people about.
We'll have some elven absinthe.
Yes, I would
Whoa.
like 2 shots of that, please.
Oh.
All right, so it's 1.5 gold for the ales, and then 6 gold for 2 shots of elven absinthe. So 7.5 gold.
I give him 8
No
gold. Keep the difference.
5 silver tip. Yeah, and you have all that.
I pass. Well, actually, I just keep 2 ales for myself, and I pass 1 to Kep. I did forget that Balvin doesn't drink, but fuck it, I'm gonna have a second one anyway.
I
And then
do drink, but on special occasions.
I will
only.
let you decide on that. You've already made your boundaries clear, and I'm gonna respect them.
It's
And then I turn to the people who are like sort of breathing down our necks,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, listen, fellas, let's bury the hatchet here. First round's on me, and I try to pass them the elven absinthe.
All right. Oh wow. I rolled a 1 and a 3 for their fortitude saves. They drink they drink it and pass out like
Yep.
immediately. They fall down on the ground behind you.
Oh my god!
So you're now drinking at
That's
the
one
bar,
way
and
to
there's like
deal
there's 2
with
guys
it.
laying on the ground asleep behind you.
I kind of chuckle, turn around back to the bar, have a seat, and enjoy my ale.
The
not
bartender has
bother
a
you
good laugh
anymore.
with you for sure.
Nice.
Got him.
Got him. I give the bartender.
He
a
kind of looks at you like looking for more tip maybe, but
We're dealing with the bodies.
No, that guy. I mean, that's. I wait.
5. He got a 5 silver tip. He's got 2 buys to clean up. I mean, he's not gonna say anything, but if he threw more of a tip, he's gonna be less of an asshole about it. I think.
All right, I'll give him a wink,
bribery
and I
thing.
don't have the change, so I will give him an extra
deal
gold.
with their bodies. So I
Yeah,
will
1
do
I
gold's
mean,
probably
You
fine.
keep saying bodies; these guys aren't dead.
it. They're not.
They're just passed out.
conscious, though.
They're not dead.
So it's basically the
They're
same.
just a sleepy.
They are. It is
He's
dead
gotta
weight.
deal
It
with
is straight up
them.
dead weight. Okay.
They
yeah.
don't walk on their own.
I'll
Their body.
pass him a gold and be like, make sure they find a comfortable
they pick
place
those
to sleep
guys up,
tonight.
move them to a booth for a
There you
gold.
go. Yeah,
so
put
they're
them
out
on
of the
some
way
padded
now.
chairs or something.
They get scooped up.
So what's going on at the Golden Grape tonight?
Yeah.
Any gambling opportunities?
You guys are all
Oh,
scammed.
gambling. It's pretty crowded though. A lot of people that are here seem to be employees. About half of the people seem to be employees of the park.
I wanna climb up on the bar and say another haiku.
I'm
Have a
down
night.
for it. Roll me a perform check.
Yeah. All right.
And say your haiku, of course.
I only got a 12 on perform. Drink it up, my friends. Finish your day with some cheer. May your night be blessed. And then I hold up my drink. And I say, cheers.
Cheers!
I'm gonna say you came in at payday, so you got very lucky. You get 48 gold.
Woo!
Oh, snap.
Dang.
For some reason, people just
I
shower
wasn't
you with
even,
gold after
I
your
wasn't
poem.
even expecting gold.
Yeah. Way more than
Thank
you
you.
expected for that poem.
Yeah.
Everyone must be flush with gold right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, but for real, is there any gambling going on?
Someone's got an addiction.
There is some gambling.
Could lead to something interesting. Who knows?
Yeah. Gambling. There are some folks playing Leapfrog near the bar.
What?
Is it an actual game of Leapfrog? How do you play Leapfrog?
It's a dice game.
Okay. I'm interested. I'll go over there and check it out. Have I heard of Leapfrog before? Am I familiar with it, or is this a new game?
Knowledge local, or you don't have gambling as a profession, so you're knowledge local.
I don't. 7.
You never played Leapfrog before.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of sit on the outskirts of the game and watch a few hands, try to understand it. What does it look like for an overview thing?
I'm watching.
Yeah. There are folks just rolling a dodecahedron, a 20-sided die
Mm-hmm.
over and over again, either winning money or losing money. That low of a roll, you don't know much more.
I'm gonna kind of nudge somebody standing around and be like, "Hey, I've never seen this game. How do you play it?"
Diplomacy.
16.
Apparently, you just have to roll higher than the person before you to win.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like
If
what?
you lose unless you double your bet to re-roll.
Oh,
So either
okay.
double down or you go out.
All right. I'd like to play.
You want to jump in on some Leapfrog?
Yeah, let me get on some Leapfrog.
You can wait your turn and then jump in there.
Yeah, of course.
When you jump in, the last roll was a 3.
Oh, yeah, let me get in there.
That's the easy one, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna bet 20 gold that I can roll higher than a 3.
All right, roll a d20.
I rolled a 7.
That's higher than a 3, so you can double your money. If you want
Yeah.
to keep going. Can you roll higher than a 1? Because I rolled a 1.
I don't know about that. I mean, should I really know the roll before I bet?
I mean, they rolled it, so you saw it.
I will bet 100 gold that I can roll higher than a 1.
No, you can't change your bet. It stays at 20.
Oh, okay.
You keep going.
So, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I can roll higher than 1. Let's do it. I rolled a 7 again.
That's higher than a 1.
So I roll. I again
Then you
gain
got
another.
40.
Oh, okay, say it. Okay. All right, I
You
gotcha.
just get another 20 every time.
All right, I'm
The
gonna.
next time I rolled a natural 20, though.
I back out.
All right, you back out.
Yep. I'll keep my 40 and I'll walk
Stay
away.
out when leave when you're winning, right?
Yeah. I'll back any of you if you want to get in on this 10 gold. Come on. Come play Leapfrog with
Try to
us.
beat
Somebody want to try and beat a 20?
Well,
I would be 20.
Let's wait. Let's let
rolling a
somebody
20.
else. Let's let somebody else get in there and try to water down this
Okay.
20.
Yeah, they fuck
Nah.
up. They lose the money.
Nah.
Then they win some money the next round. Win the money the round after that. Lose the money that round.
Balvin, get in there. 10 gold right now. Jump in.
Lose some money the fourth round. Then they stop after that if no one wants to join at the fourth round. They've had some ups and downs.
Jumping
So
in. I
fourth
get,
round at.
or is
Balvin.
it still a 20? I don't understand.
Nope.
Just
More
one
dice.
try.
have been
12 now.
There we
Okay,
go.
I want to try.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
try.
Yeah, Cap, go for it.
What are we're not adding anything. We're just rolling.
Just roll a d20, yeah.
Or could you just theoretically?
That's a 14.
Nice.
That beats 12, so you double your money.
Yeah, it's another
You gotta
20.
keep going.
Another, yeah.
Okay.
What were you saying?
Maybe a sleight of hand check to like get the
Well,
dice.
you can try to
like-
cheat, yeah, for sure.
Can I change my bet? It's gotta beat a.
It's got to stay the same once you
Yeah,
start.
yeah.
That's
No,
how I got
I'm
an
back out.
18.
I'm back out.
Backing out. All right, we just take the 20 and walk. I mean,
Yeah, why
it's
not?
still a win.
Free
It's
money.
still a win.
Right.
Okay.
They keep leapfrogging in front of you.
We let it go a few rounds and let's chicken on it. What's the number then?
The last 3 rounds, people in the crowd have lost
Oh,
and backed out.
ooh,
Someone just won,
yeah.
but then lost. So it's an up,
What is
ups,
it
and
now?
ups and
What
downs.
What about
game.
now? What about now? What about now? What's the number?
Right now, the roll's a 5.
Balvin, come on, get in there.
Wow.
20
Go,
gold.
go.
20 gold. Balvin, come on.
Balvin,
I'm
you can
in.
do it.
You jump
Balvin,
in?
you can do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do.
Balvin. Sorry.
I'm gonna do 20.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
getting
roll
20
your
on
20.
yourself too? 20 each?
Okay. I can do 5. Come on.
You can do it.
Don't roll lower than 5.
Ooh, 18.
Yeah, you win. Double your money.
I gotta find my page with my money's
Maximum
on it.
11.
All right. So I got 20 or 40.
If you bet 20, you get 4. But if you keep betting, you don't get anything yet.
Okay.
You can, but so you could double down and go for it again.
So what was the number again? Sorry.
11 this time.
You got this, Balvin?
I got an 8.
Oh!
So you don't win any money. You lose all that money.
That's correct.
No!
No.
You gotta keep it going. And all the times
That's
in a
okay,
row.
Balvin. That's okay, Balvin. We made some money. We made some money tonight. Made some money tonight. I like that we're like just gamblers. That's
Yeah.
Our whole
It's
night
like
is like gambling
fully
and
involved in
scheming.
We just-
gamblers.
drink and
That
gamble
was our
and
night.
I'm the bad one. Bad
He's
gambler.
having jobs, right? Because having jobs was lame.
so fucking lame.
Let's go gamble.
Come to the bar.
Easy money.
Hey, we're getting a job. Like we've got a job lined up. We'll like get there.
Yeah,
Right now we just
get a job
I'm
one
on my
day.
degree.
Yeah.
I'm going
So-
to the bar.
For good measure, we gotta check to see if they have
Oh
wanted
yeah, do they have a
ads.
board?
We can do that.
The ju-
Knowledge local to
Bulletin
check the
board.
one ads. This at the what's this? The Golden Grape.
Golden grape.
It might be a little
Alright.
different here.
Oh, 3.
20 not natural.
Wait, what are we rolling?
Local.
Knowledge local.
Oh no, I'm like, I rolled a 2, so it's not gonna be anything.
Sorry, Balvin hasn't been drinking, so they've got a keen eye for good opportunities. I'm
Looks
hoping-
like Balvin finds a flyer for Hero's Tomb.
Oh, what is that?
The word tomb is alarming, but intriguing
Yeah.
at the same time.
Hero's Tomb.
Are we rating a 2?
The
That's all.
flyer seems exciting, promises great adventure, things never before seen.
Well, we are scrambling for
Seems
adventure
exciting
tonight.
as hell to go to Hero's Tomb.
all
But
it says.
the flyer does seem to be selling tickets there, which seem to be expensive, and it doesn't be a free ride.
Oh. Wait, what are the
Hold on,
what
Cap.
are the features of?
Hold
oh,
on,
sorry.
Cap. But yeah, Balvin's. We're too
Um,
dumb.
Well, I'm gonna point it out to Captain Saris.
There we
Dark?
go. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh,
200
Heroes
gold
Tomb.
per person to go to Hero's Tomb if you're interested.
Cod?
What are the details of this flyer? Hero's Tomb. What is it? What's the benefit?
And it seems
Yarb.
to be looking for adventurers that want to go there.
What,
And for 200 gold, they'll get you there.
where is it? And what is
But
Heroes
what do
Tomb?
we do when we get there?
Yeah.
Appears to be an island. Other than that, there's not a whole lot of information. You
I
have to
don't
leave
like the
from
lack
West
of
Linya.
info.
You have to like go to another city and leave from a different city in West Linya. and
Do
pay the
I
gold and
know
go
of
to this
anything of
island.
Heroes Tomb?
It doesn't sound like we can earn money,
Just,
so.
Desna tells me I should only go north.
It does say something
That's
about
south.
rewards, right? Oh,
It's the
Okay.
opposite direction.
do I know anything about Heroes Tomb?
I don't
Just
want to go there.
being in
You'll
it.
know it's south. That's easy enough
That's
to
it.
know.
Okay, all right.
You have world maps, so you know where it's at. You've seen it on the world map.
I immediately am like not down for this.
I agree. There's the vagueness of it is worrying. And Heroes
It's called
Tomb.
Heroes Tomb.
Yeah, maybe we'll go there later.
Yeah. That's like a higher level thing. I feel.
Yeah.
Seems like if you want to be a hero, you're probably gonna die at this place.
Unless you don't, and then
The
great
tomb
riches.
for the
maybe.
heroes.
Yeah, you pay to die.
That's a steep. Yeah, that's all right. We
Oh,
got
there
another
you
job
go.
lined up. That's fine.
Major
Yeah.
mean,
battle arena type
For
of
the
thing.
sake of gameplay, I rolled high enough that you guys want to fuck around. You guys have some bad weather the next couple days, so you're gonna come to town wet. It's gonna be shitty. You guys are doing, but I assume you're doing the same basic
Looks like
thing. If you're willing to
just gonna-
blow, say
Yeah,
15 gold or
close
so
off
Yeah.
for drinks the next couple days and whatever else.
15
you guys
gold
can
for
do
drinks
that,
and
you can
shit?
Finish also 3 more items from
Yeah.
L'Antra.
I like
each.
that. Let's finish
So
off this
9
week right
total
before
if
we
you want
finish
even.
it.
Any of the
What about
things
that
we talked
acid?
about. Yeah, you can make an acid as long as you have. I think Sarah
Well,
bought vials, so
I did.
you're
I
good
did.
now.
I was working on some itching powder, so let's finish that up. That would
Yep.
be day what? 3?
It's allowable. Yeah.
Day 4.
Yeah, day 4, end of
Yeah.
day 3, start of day 4, somewhere in that range.
All right,
So
here we
you
go.
guys we can spam the next 2 days.
Ah.
if you want.
I did not finish the itching powder.
We can give you. You can take a 20. If we're just gonna give you the next 2 days,
Okay. Itching
we
powder
can just
complete
say
then.
that's finished, and you guys can
I
have the stuff in your
Pass
inventory.
that. I passed that off to Balvin.
There you go, Balvin. One more itching power.
Alvin.
Yeah.
Why, thanks.
Balvin. Sorry.
Alvin.
Fuck. Balvin.
Like Alvin, Simon, and Theodore.
Are you the
No.
second child? Alvin,
The
Balvin,
middle
Calvin,
child?
Dalvin, E. Alvin,
Oh,
Balvin.
technically,
And there was Dalvin, E. Alvin, Falvin, Galvin, Alvin.
I was the first born,
Oh,
but
that's
we were born on the same day. We're triplets.
Oh, right.
Classic
Oh.
grapple.
The
Okay.
letter.
Yeah,
Why were you
that's
second?
why their moms have so many nipples.
Yeah, Balvin, Galvin,
Alvin
and
mix.
Calvin.
That's six nipple body. You have lots of babies if you have that many nipples. Yeah,
Alright.
so we'll say over the next couple of days, you guys can do all these. Get your shit done. Your itching powders, your smoke bombs, your
I'm
etc.
fine
How
with doing
many
some
items?
spam.
Did you say?
3 total each, so 9 total items. So 3 each. and
three
you can
rolls
distribute
each.
However you wish. Out
I
of the
did-
list I gave you.
I did one roll for my itching powder to finish it off, and then Balvin, you now have another dose of itching powder.
And you
I
have 2
would-
more things after that you can make.
I would like to do a sleeping powder. Start on a sleeping powder.
You can finish it. That's what we're taking at 20, so you can get 2 more things done.
Okay, sleeping powder
Straight
and an
up done.
acid. I give Balvin the sleeping powder, but then I keep the acid for myself.
1 vial of acid for yourself. That's totally fine.
So Balvin, you got sleeping powder.
Okay. I thought you said 3 each.
He kept 2 though.
Okay.
I finished one roll was to finish my itching powder, which I gave to you. And the second roll was to finish, or second thing was sleeping, which I gave to you, and acid I kept myself.
Okay.
Kent, what 3 things do you want to make out of that list of things you guys can make?
Oh. Shoot, I think I want to do the itching one.
So we do 3
Probably
itchies.
the same ones.
Yeah, just double up on what I did.
Yeah, same ones as them.
Itching
was that?
powder, itching powder,
The
sleeping
itching?
powder, acid.
So 1 of each.
Yeah.
Done. You can distribute those however you like, or keep them all for yourself.
I'll give the itching and sleeping to Balvin, and the other one to Cerex.
Oh, the acid to me?
1
Nice.
acid for you.
Yeah.
Keep that in your inventory. Lock it up. Those are pretty small, so easy to store in your little bags. Just don't accidentally smash them.
But they're like okay quality glass. They'll
Actually,
smash. They seem
I'm
to
gonna
like.
keep the sleepy one for myself. Sorry, Balvin.
That's fine.
It's good to keep. On.
I was surprised you
Like
you were giving them
inventory.
away.
I told you
And
we were
let's say
gonna.
I'll let you guys auto gamble too.
Well, Balvin has not finished their 3.
What you got, Balvin, for your 3?
Balvin, fuck.
All acid.
Oh,
All
just
3
triple
acids.
it. Triple.
All
Yeah.
for yourself, I assume.
Yes.
Keep it.
And let's assume you guys have also done some gambling in those in the last couple days. Let's all take 80 gold each for the gambling you've done.
Nice. I like
Let's
it.
assume
That's
you guys have
good.
done well and not lost.
Solid number.
I'm a nice DM.
Plus 80 for everybody. That's pretty solid for gambling.
Yeah, that'll put
Wins,
us on. That'll put us on
losses.
day 5, so you guys will be ready to meet your friend Zaya and the ship captain, etc. We'll leave it
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
You guys can
yeah.
be in Elantra, making some money, making some potions. You guys have killed some time in town, just drinking and doing the nasty.
We had a good,
we'll leave it
week.
there for the next game, and we'll do the thing we always do: hero point, anti-hero point. Everyone take 100 experience points, of course.
Woo!
Woo!
And then tell me who is your hero. Nominate anyone besides
Little
yourself.
baby.
My hero was Kep. And stepping up and just going over to that table with that dwarf and being like, "It's me, Valman," or whatever his name was.
No, I didn't even say that. I just
You
You just like went over there. And you
just
walked
went
away
over
with a bag of gold.
I loved it. I loved it. It was great.
just went over there with confidence, and that was it.
hmm
You came with confidence. You left with a bag of gold.
You were a confidence man.
Yeah, con man. If that's worth a hero point, then sure. Hero point it. And who
That's
was our
my vote.
anti-hero point?
Well, I'm
Who
just
did
saying
the
that's my
dastardly deed?
that's my vote. Does
Was that
anyone else
just-
have anything?
There's only 3 of you, so it only takes 2 of you to make a winner. So
It does, but only one doesn't make it. So.
it's true.
Anybody else?
This is an argument. That's
Yeah.
my thing.
I'm just replaying everything that happened.
Yeah.
It's a big decision.
Who impressed you tonight? I
Yeah.
guess is the question. Who did the thing you were like, fuck yeah, I'm glad they did that thing.
And then we'll leave it to the third person to split the difference, I suppose.
There's always our audience is always welcome to chime in, of course.
I know.
That's very true. But
Maybe-
let me know if you're out there and
maybe
you want to vote
Galvin
before I
for
set
all
up this
the-
poll.
Yeah.
Because if there's
Yeah.
nobody out there, I'm like,
Yeah.
let's not worry.
Why-
Sarah's
why-
influenced those kids to get all the stuff we needed to craft all this stuff.
That's true.
Well, you know,
Auto influence is kind of nice because you know a guy. Sometimes it does pay to know a
stand-up
guy.
person. I'm a stand-up person in the community.
But now it sounds like we have.
Not be my vote then.
We got a
It's
1-1
Sarah's.
Me? Oh, I get
switching
a
your
hero
vote?
point. Hell yeah.
That's my vote.
All right.
Vote.
That sounds like 2 votes for Sarah. So
Hell yeah.
the audience, which is you guys. So anti-hero point. Who's the dastardly doer? Who's the snively whiplash of the group tonight?
I will also give my
Not
my
bad.
anti-hero point to Kep for the exact same thing I gave them hero point for.
I
I
was
would
kind
vote
of thinking
myself as
that.
well.
I
Fair.
was thinking that.
That sounds like 2 votes, which is the majority in this instance.
I almost said that,
Take
but
it.
then I was like, no, because that could have got us in some trouble.
It could have, and it still
As long as you
might.
got
And I was naked a whole lot.
You were. I mean, is letting it dangle a crime though?
I wasn't trying to be gross or
No,
anything.
you
I
weren't
was
trying to be
just
gross.
being
It's
free.
a lot of the time it's
Sometimes you gotta
intent.
dry your clothes, you know? What are you
That's
gonna do?
That's what they have to prove in court is intent,
I
and you weren't
must have
intending to
honestly
offend
hit
anyone.
My no-no spots.
How else are you
The
gonna dry
dwarves have a
the
very different
crevices?
idea about nudity than most other races do. Dwarves have no shame. So
Oh, you mean nose?
I mean gnomes, yeah, I'm sorry. Gnomes have no shame.
Both.
Dwarves also. but-
Humans are really the only ones with shame in this world.
yeah,
Let's be
yeah.
honest.
Most other races don't give a shit if they're naked, really.
Not a big deal.
Yeah.
Hide their
Clothes
bits.
are sort of like a nuisance. Only humans are proud of their
Stupid.
clothes, you
Yeah.
know.
And elves, yeah.
Oh, and
Only if
those
they're
elves.
fine. Only if they're fine garments. If,
Right.
Elves don't give a shit about their clothes unless they're really nice, and then they only care because they're
Then they
only
want,
because they're fancy.
They're
they want
than
everybody to
yours.
see it.
It's got a they want to show you the label, like that's all that is.
This is Gucci.
Yeah, it's a Gucci label. Elves. Dope.
So
LG, do we have anything else to
Gucci elves,
figure out and give
oh
out
my
a dice or
gosh.
anything?
Yes, let's figure out
Let's
who
make
won the
Gucci elves
dice,
the thing.
and then let's raid somebody. Let's
Yeah.
figure out. Here he
do all-
goes. Drum
the-
roll. Here we go. Yeah, thank you. Pick a winner.
Chicken dip.
Timber.
Timber!
Which is super appropriate. I know Timber's been wanting to win one of these since we started, so I'm glad it went to Timber. Timberwolf, congratulations if you're out there or not.
Boom.
Congratulations,
Way to
we'll be
go.
sending a dice your way. Which means we are sending two, we're sending a pair to certain regions of the world. I'm not trying to dox anybody.
Non-Americans.
No, well, there's a group of Americans in the same region that we're sending them to, and a group of non-Americans in the same
But
region that we're
outside
sending
of
them
America.
National.
to. Yes. Non-American.
International males.
Yeah.
International giveaway.
We have friends everywhere.
I'll
Send
have,
shit all over the world. That's all we're trying to say.
All over the place.
We're not talking trash about anyone. We're just trying to
No,
show the point
Not at
of
all.
it. We'll mail anything anywhere.
Doesn't matter.
The
Anyway,
idea.
As long as
You
it's an
give it
oversized
praise.
D6.
Key things.
Cool.
All
I'm
you gotta
glad
do is
these are all done. So 2 weeks from now we'll have another episode unless something comes up. And then we'll be back to our normal schedule Tuesday night to do some sort of Ark Survival Evolved event. We've been having a lot of fun with that game.
Get on that raft.
We'll probably we've moved beyond rafts. We have jet dinosaurs now with grenade launchers on their backs. No fucking joke. Not
That's
enough.
just wild
It's
nonsense.
ridiculous. I
Getting
love that
crazy
game.
with it.
I love that game. Yeah, we're gonna probably be doing some sort of melee combatant event like we did a week ago. That was a lot of
Gotta check that out.
fun. But yeah. Oh, I'm not putting any pressure whatsoever on Kelly. Letting them do what they want to do at the pace that they want to achieve it at. But Kelly has been setting up their studio for an art stream sometime in the future. Again, no pressure, but just get
Nice.
excited. Get excited about it. Solo art,
More
solo art
things
stream.
to watch.
Yeah, more things to watch, more content from the tavern. Let's find someone to raid and then let's get out of here. It was a good night.
Very
I had a
good.
lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, love all you guys. Thank you for playing with me.
yeah,
Gambling
thank you
it
for
up.
having-
Super gambling. I'm loving this gambling, drinking, just like
Fun.
life on
Hanging
the
out at the bar.
road lifestyle. I love
Yeah.
it.
I wish I had like
During COVID times, going to the imaginary bar is nice.
Right. I feel just like I'm as buzzed as my character is.
Hey, I'm as buzzed as your character is.
What is the name of that concoction you bought those guys?
The strain. Oh no, that one was Elvin Absinthe.
Absinthe,
That is
yeah.
kind of.
Yeah. You guys
That
are
one-
drinking
that's
that
a
tonight.
Woo!
Polly's on.
Polly
Who's
was
rated?
on, but we rated them the other day.
That's true.
Um,
There's
Recall.
Phil, there's... I don't know who you're following. Crystal has 14 viewers. That's,
there's an Ella loves board games. They are playing RPG adventures.
How
see
many
what they're up
viewers
to
they
real
got?
quick.
Or
11, which is like, on par with us. Let's rate them. I
Yeah.
don't, I've never really ever like, they
11's
seem
a
like some
respectable
cool
number.
people. Yeah, right. All right,
It's
we're gonna
11's like, that's how you know it's like just your actual friends watching. It's not
exactly.
shit.
Yeah,
It's the people you actually know are watching.
it's a grassroots
I don't have
viewership.
11 friends.
Artificially inflated number. No one's faking that. That's like actual.
It's
people.
genuine. Exactly.
I don't know
all right.
about that.
So we hit them up. Let's hit them up. Let's
At least
you know,
4 of those
all
are
kinds
real
of
people.
Exactly. They know the struggle. All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us. Timberwolf, congratulations on winning the dice. Jess, thank you so much for that donation. It kind of blew me away in the middle. I try to keep the flow of the game just going, but when I saw the donation come, I had to like break scene for a second. Thank you so much. All right, everyone. Have a good night. We'll see you again at
Good
least
night.
on Tuesday, but who knows?
Good night, friends. Love you all.
Yay!
It was
Bye.
fun.
Bye, everyone.
Good luck,
Okay.
Crossfire.
Later.
Tater, tater.
It's a rough surface. There's craters of various sizes, and the gravity is low as well. So there was some sort of artificial gravity in the dome, but out here it's not. So, you know, you're jumping around like you're on a moon.